Welcome back to the Top 4 podcast, people. We are live and direct. It's the 2024-2025 season, and I'm joined by that man, Dave, an Arsenal fan.
Back. Football's back, cuz. Let's go.
Come on, let's go.
We're going to have to think about... Get them out of here. Let's go, Arsenal, bro. Get in there, bro.
Let's go. I'm joined by Robinho, a Manchester United fan.
I'm here once again, sitting here. Am I going to let these morons ruin the next month of my life? You're damn right I am. Yeah, we're back, baby. Let's go. Football is back, baby.
We are back indeed. Guys, how has the summer been?
Back.
Talk to me. How was the summer? What was your highlight of the summer or of the weekend? Whatever the case may be. Talk to me about your highlight. That's what we want to get.
It's probably been not much, man.
You been watching the Olympics? Have you guys been? You guys dabble?
The Olympics has been hilarious.
Yeah,
hilarious. You can pick out about 20 knockback guys on one day alone.
There's plenty
there have been howlers.
There's plenty of
howlers.
There's plenty of that.
I only watched the 100-meter final. I watched the Americans had a stink in the relay. What else did I watch? Mate, the ones I wanted to watch, I think.
The women.
Yeah, the women show one. British women show one gold, but hey,
listen, that handover. The number 3. What's her name? That was a meaty handover at the end. I was like, what are you doing?
There were some meaty handovers. I can't lie, guys. I can't lie. There was some meaty handovers. But you know what, though? Overall, like, for example, for me, when it comes to the Olympics, I don't watch sports that I watch all year. So, like, when it came to the football, when it came to the basketball, the tennis, man said, allow it, bro. I watch you all year. I was like, gymnastics, track and field. You know what I'm saying? I was in there. Swimming, bro. Taekwondo's, so obviously I kind of clocked it a couple of times, but not really watching it active. Because it's one of them ones that you've got to be disciplined. It's like watching Wimbledon. You've got to be disciplined in watching like day, it's every day, blood. And sometimes you just need a day off. So there was some times when I took a day off and it would be like the Taekwondo and whatever else was happening and whatnot. Obviously we had guys.
Do you know who had the best summer?
Go on.
Snoop Dogg. My brother was in every single sport. I saw him riding horses. I saw him opening up breakdancing. I said, what is this guy doing?
He's living his best life. He lived his friggin' best life. It's unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable. But yeah, I guess you had to think. You know what, though? I'll tell you one of my highlights, right? It's a shame France didn't win gold in the football, right? But Thierry Henry dancing with the players. I don't know why. That gave me so much joy, bro. I was like, you know what, TT? All the best. Man. I was hoping.
About that life, bro.
I was hoping, bro. Man was hoping.
He's about that Raven life, man.
He's about that life.
Too bad he can't have his woman by his side, man.
It's peak, man. It's peak.
Peak time, buds. It's peak time.
But listen.
It's a running joke, blood. I said.
No, I know.
Let the man enjoy Premier Gal, okay?
Premier Gal,
That's his song.
No, why not? Why not indeed? Guys, there's so much to discuss. There's people in the comment section. Shall we get to our regulars? Should we get to the regular commenters in the building who've joined us for another season? Get ready, guys. By the way, Oscar, AD, I don't think are even in the country. Ernest, I think, is on the wing. Who else is missing? That's it, isn't it? We're 5 up. I feel like someone's missing. But yeah, shout out to Mirad. He says, listen, good evening to the greatest footballing podcast to air on a Monday night when early nomination for Not That Guy, Peter Majuzzi, for announcing that there will be no penalty shootouts on Sunday. Okay, let's get started with this. Did you hear
penalty shootouts? I don't watch the preseasons. So I don't know.
Did you hear the debacle that I went through?
No.
First of all, I want to be careful how much I say here because jobs can be on the line. But the thing is, so basically, Emirates Cup, right? Little, what I'm saying, friendly, blah, blah. We had Lyon on Sunday, or Olympique Lyonnais. And basically, like, regardless of what the result was going to be, there's going to be a penalty shootout. Cool. Everyone was aware of this. 2-2s now. Lyon have got a flight to catch at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Kickoff was at 2 p.m. Where's their flight from? Where's their flight from?
Is it Gatwick?
From frigging Gatwick. Okay? Gatwick Airport, right?
Where they flying to, bruv?
Back to Lyon.
Check the Eurostar, bruv. What the hell is wrong with these men?
David, these men had a wrapped coach in their Lyon colours. Me thinking they're driving back to Lyon on a Eurotunnel thing. I thought, okay, that's how they're going back. No, they just hired out this coach to go and get them to the airport and back. That's it. Like anybody even cared. So during the game, obviously I've been briefed in it, like, yeah, boom, 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 we're gonna have penalties no matter what the result is. Let the fans know so that at full time, even if Arsenal have won or Lyon have won, whoever the case may be, there'll be penalties. So straight at full time, I'm there like, full time score, blah blah, Arsenal 2, Lyon 0. And I literally was like, please remain in your seats for the penalty shootout and the presentation. After I've said that announcement, I'm getting knocked on the door like, boom, guys, there's no penalties. I said, what? I said, I've been briefed all day, all week. This game. Peter, make sure you get this message out clear. Cool, no problem. Leave it with me. I come out with a message, bro. Literally, as soon as I hit mute, like when I've unmuted the mic and I've muted it back. Pete, did you announce that there's going to be penalties? I said, yeah, why? What's up? There's no penalties.
They threw you right in it, mate.
What? So yeah, Lyon are refusing to do penalties. They've got a flight to catch. Okay, so what? Like they buy their tickets for the flight during the game? Like, what's going on here? Like, what? Why have I not been told this? Why am I being told after the whistle's gone, after the final whistle's gone, and the fans have stayed behind to see this penalty shootout? I then had to go back on mic and say, correction, there'll be no penalty shootout. Guys, I got booed up the frigging building. I was like, what the hell is this? Got booed out the frigging building, and I thought to myself, nah, do you know what?
Look at you, Dominic Mysterio, yeah?
You know there was there.
Oh, gosh.
I had to move in like prime heel Triple H,
I am you. Nah, I'm getting bro. Monday morning, someone's seeing me, bro. The whole Emirates booed me out on Sunday, blood. Nah, someone's getting this work on Monday morning.
Was sent
that meeting, bro. Hey, you lot, sort it out, bro.
You who've briefed me for 24 hours telling me, Peter, make sure. Even if Arsenal win, if Lyon win, there's a penalty shootout. All right, cool. What?
60,000 strong, bro. Booed you out the thing. Nah.
You know what's funny, yeah? And you know what's funny? The clientele or the demographic that was at the Emirates Cup was the family business, yeah? Husband and wife, whatever, bring like 6 of their kids. So it's not like, it's not your regular season ticket holder who's like, listen, I don't give a damn if there's a penalty or a trophy lift. I'm out of here. I've come here to see my 90 minutes. I'll be back on Saturday for Wolves at home. These times, bro, people were upset, bro. You know the ones, I've brought my kids down all the way from Birmingham to watch this game, thinking there's going to be penalties. There's no penalties. They announce that there's penalties, then they announce that there's no penalties. Brother, I was like, nah, I'm not having this. We need to
get an apology from Leon.
No, of course I didn't get a In fact, Leon were like, what the hell are we doing here? Why are you wasting our time? We've got flights to catch.
No,
get the hell out of here.
Not Leon. Someone from Arsenal needs to get to see me. This morning, blood. Hey, what the hell, blood?
You need to get Leon involved as well, because what kind of shambolic planning is this?
You know what?
Man, I'm not seeing you the next day. They're gone.
What I find funny is, like, if Leon want to be that guy, we should have just gone and done our own penalties. Like, literally, we should have just been like kind of put it on Leon. Like, look, they're refusing to take penalties. They're just refusing to take penalties. We're going to take all of ours and crack on. It is a freaking farce. The fact that I was not even told beforehand, and apparently this was like decided during the second half. Leon were like, yeah, nah, I've done that. We got a flight to catch. Oh, okay.
Peter got booed out the building, bro.
Out the building, bro.
Did you take that walk did you take your car back, or you had to?
Bro, I had to add that little walk of shame, bro. To be fair though, David, yeah, no one knows my face. You know them way there. No one knows my face. So I can walk anywhere, calm.
Okay.
Away games, home games, the lot. Like, no problem at all. I'm just a regular fan as far as they're concerned, bro. I'm nothing.
We got booed out the building.
And it was like, yo, like I was sitting there like, nah, man's getting booed out the building, bro. Okay, cool, innit? Say no more. I was gonna bust a bit of banter. I bet Mirab was booing me as well, bro. I know that for a fact. I'm probably gonna get like I don't even know, man. It's crazy. Shout out to Mirad anyway. He says, besides that, big credit to that announcer for the rousing acclaim given to past employees. Xhaka and Maitland-Niles. Arsenal have serious gem on the mic for years to come. Big up Mirad, man. Big up yourself. Yeah, so we did a little piece for Xhaka because we had Leverkusen as well on the Wednesday and then Leon on the Sunday. So that was a little bit of pre-season business. We'll get into that kind of conversation a little bit later on. Baraka, big up yourself. Good to see you here again. Shout out to you lot from Atlanta. Football is back. Yes, it is. And the NFL is back as well, isn't it? It's on the way. It's on the way. It's on the way. What do you mean?
September. Hey, get out of there, man. Move yourself.
Are you not an NFL guy?
Brother, I've been telling you for like the last 5 years. You will see me at the Super Bowl and the Super Bowl alone.
This guy, man. This guy.
You'll see me there. Yeah. That is me. I am a casual when it comes to that.
The thing is, I would give you that if you were talking NBA, because I can't watch 108 games, whatever it is, right? 70 or 78.
Yeah, but even the NBA is even worse. Best of 7.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, but the playoffs is calm. No, playoffs is calm. I can watch that. Best of 7, no problem. I can't watch 72 games or 78. I don't know how many games they play.
82, mate.
It's 82, sorry, 82. I can't watch 82 games. The Washington Wizards, home and away, 82 games. No, thank you. But the NFL's 16 rounds, man, and then it's the playoffs. Like, light work. They even come to England for some.
I know, right?
For some of their football season. Which, by the way,
why are we allowing this into our country?
Wow.
Hey, that's because we're paying that big dollar, bro. That big dollar.
These are not the views of the Top 4 podcast. That is Robinho on himself, okay? Shout out to the Falcons, man. Let's see how they get on this year.
Football as it is.
Guys, you see this world, yeah? This world is going crazy, bro.
I know, right?
Brother,
it's
why am I all of a sudden seeing Twickenham now being called the Allianz Arena, Allianz Stadium, bro?
Do you know what's so funny?
What is going on?
Do you know what's so funny? Who else clashed for that? So there was a bidding war to get Allianz Arena named after their stadium, and it was obviously Twickenham. And I'm trying to think. I think it was London Stadium.
Tells me it's Fulham. I don't know.
Is it? Okay, I had London Stadium in my head.
Okay,
but yeah. Anyway, it was between them and Twickenham, and Twickenham won the bidding war. Here we are, guys. Here we are.
Yeah, but the Juventus Stadium is also called the Allianz Arena, but no one calls it that.
Is it still called the Allianz?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, it was actually West Ham. Oh.
Huh?
It was West Ham.
It was West Ham that clashed, yeah? Yeah. Because I saw somebody. Yeah, I thought it was London Stadium. So you'd have been.
But there's only one Allianz Arena. It's just one of those ones.
There's only one. You know them way.
You can't have one. You can't have 2 Emirates Stadium. What is going on, bro?
I like you had 2 Emirates Stadiums. Drop me out.
It's so dumb, bro.
Drop me out. Big up yourself, Baraka. David says, big up Top 4 podcast. Hope everyone had a blessed weekend and have a great top week. Top 4 always will be number 1.
You're done, no?
Big up yourself, David, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're good. Mirat says, agendas are back. Narratives are back. Defeatist Dave is back. Hashtag.
We're starting from scratch. I can't be defeatist anymore.
It's a brand new season. It's a new season. It's a new day.
It's a new season.
You know the ones. It's a new day. You know, fresh anointing, bro. Let the man live. Let David live.
Our lad Champions elect to run because everyone's on 0 points.
You know,
Arsenal are topping it.
Like, you know the ones.
Yeah, no problem.
Hold on. I swear AFC Bournemouth.
I was gonna say.
My bad.
No, but you know what? It's okay. Yeah, big up to Mirad. Oscar says I'm the south of France, baby. So obviously he's about 4 glasses of red Bordeaux wine. We already know that much. Oscar, you've had a stinker. Shall I tell you why? Here's the stinker. In the description, guys, if you click the description right now, the guy literally put, some of the notable transfers to talk about, which we will get into transfers as well. Do you know where he said Calafiori to Arsenal? Do you know where he said he came from? Has anyone had a look there? Oscar's had a freaking stinker. This is AI at its highest level. That's what this is. Lecce to Arsenal. Oscar, you've had a frigging stinker. I had to call you out.
No.
I saw that and I said, oh hell no, I'm not letting that one. I'm not letting. So if you're gonna say getting booed in your hometown's crazy, Oscar, you're typing on the description settings, yeah. And I picked him up as well. I was like, cheers for doing the setting up the link and everything else, the stream, rare. Get the right club, okay? He came from Bologna, for goodness sake. Anyway, hold tight the south of France, Donny's doing their thing. And by the way, he's an Oscar as well, yeah. Hey, you know what, guys? Oscar's an idiot, blood. So he sent me pictures, David. Yeah, you relate to this, and Rubinho as well, because I know you dabble in this sport a little bit. Oscar's sending me pictures, bruv. Yeah, Oscar's sending me pictures of Monte Carlo, bruv.
Ah, you scumbag!
He's sending me pictures of him standing inside the museum, like a Formula One museum. He's taking pictures of Ferrari. He's taking pictures of McLaren. I've even got Richard, okay, friend of the pod. Richard is sending me images of Formula One cars. What the hell is going on here, guys?
Vermin.
Are you having a friggin' laugh? Ask Oscar. When was the last time you watched a Formula One race? It was when Schumacher won for Ferrari.
Mate,
before we were invincible, for goodness sake. And then I bet you don't even know where turn 1 is. What's his next image? Turn 1. Standing turn 1.
He got you there. He got you there. He got you there.
I don't know if this is turn 1. I might be wrong. But he just took a picture of the main straight. I said, no, this is
I'll be fuming.
You know Sergio Perez's crash? He was
right
there.
Right there. Where Sergio Perez literally blew his car up in half.
But do you know what, though? He's not a good brother because he didn't take you with him, first of all.
He's an awful brother. Are you all right? he's a scandalous brother.
And he's probably not going to get you a souvenir. That's the funniest thing.
Not one item will be returned. Let me tell you that right now. Not one. Don't give him ideas now, because he's rushing at that duty free right now. He's in that duty free right now, trying to think, how can I sweeten the deal? Do I get him a Cavassier or some Henderson? How do I sweeten this deal? Or that McLaren.
Yeah, but alcohol's alcohol. That will disappear. F1's for life.
I lie. On the real, he's a farce. You're a farce human being. Nat says, question of the day. Big up yourself, Nat, first of all. What is harder, front flip or back flip?
Front flip is harder. Front flip is harder. I've done trampolining when I was younger.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
The front's harder.
Front's harder because you see the ground a lot less. So you will see it for like 90 degrees, and then the rest of the 270, you're not seeing the ground.
I did the sit down, the
sit down. I was doing flips.
Yes, David.
That flip was left to the specialist, but there was one girl, but she was
that was me. I could do that.
Everyone got off the thing, hold the thing, make sure the side thing, make sure you hold that thing, and she flipped away.
You're hilarious.
The sit down thing and the little leg thing where you flip it side to side, bro.
Honestly,
it got me my A in the what you call it, in the physical part, my PE GCSE.
Skiing.
Yeah, but the theory side of PE was no joke. They were asking you to name every single bone in the body. Forget about it. Forget about it.
Allow it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. I would have thought the backflip would have been harder, but because what you just said,
backflip is once you see the ground, then your body kind of panics because it's like, I need to be straight again. I can see the ground. I know how long it's going to take, so you kind of speed up. If that makes sense.
I hear that
naturally.
Nat says, lucky man gets free shirts. Who told you? Who told you man can't dance? First of all, brother, I had to slap the peas. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I've got
authentic.
Nah. Steady.
Replica. Yeah.
With a body like this, you can't get nothing authentic until you slim down. Until there's 10% body fat, you ain't getting no authentic nothing. Okay?
I won't lie to you, Pete. Yeah. The prices between replica and thing is getting smaller and smaller.
This is the thing. You know what, broski? Like I said to you, yeah. Listen, you don't think I tried the authentic? You don't think I'll put that on first to see how does it work? Brother, I was looking like a Michelin tire. I said, you know what, bun it. We'll go for the replica.
I know we will talk about tops in this podcast.
Hey!
But you see Adidas, yeah? They're coming from my wallet. That is all.
I won't lie.
They're coming from my wallet.
I won't lie.
We'll talk about kits later.
let's keep it a buck. I'm gonna come out the joint straight away. Man United's third kit, holy smokes. Do you know that I'm a hater, by the way? I'm a hater, yeah. You know this already. Sorry, Man United fans, but when I see Zidane, Del Piero, Bastian Schweinsteiger, Vieira, Ferdinand wasn't the fit. It wasn't the right fit. It wasn't the fit. I'm sitting there thinking,
I can counteract that.
Go on.
Vieira wasn't the fit.
Excuse you?
He's not won a Champions League.
End the stream, Dave. End the stream, Dave. You're a disgrace.
He's not one of
Vieira's one of Arsenal's greatest ever players. Ever. Are you all right? Ever.
It had to be Beckham, man. It had to be Beckham.
It had to be Beckham. I'll be real. I was surprised it was Rio.
Even if it was Cantona, like I would get it. You know the way there. Like if it was Cantona, I'd be like, yeah, I get it. I'd go Beckham all the way, but I get it if it's Cantona.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Like Beckham is an Adidas sponsor, so yeah.
He is, isn't he? Yeah, he is.
So I don't know why, but they went with Rio. I wasn't mad, but I get why he doesn't fit, if that makes sense.
Yeah, he captained Man United on the day they won the Champions League. Like, listen, I'm not trying to diss man or nothing like that. Believe me. But when it comes to the like Del Piero, like they plucked out some legends, bro. I'm thinking,
you know what though? Speaking of Del Piero, did you not see I was fuming on the timeline today because all of these Young'un fans were saying, who the hell is this Juventus guy? And I said, are you kidding me?
Yeah. Oh, bruv, I was looking for... No. I won't, like, when I first saw the picture, I was looking hard. I was looking hard. I was like, hold on, who's this? And then I looked, Del Piero. I was like, oh, Jesus, good.
How did you not know?
The funny thing is, I knew it was Del Piero. The kit threw me off, though. Because I've never associated Juventus with this lion. When did they have a lion? Since when? Because like everyone's got that their kind of like I think United had that devil last year, didn't they? On the third kit. I'm guessing is the devil on the third kit again?
Yeah, it's on the third kit again.
It's on the third kit again.
Yeah.
So it seems like everyone's gone with their authentic, alternative kind of badges type.
Because you've just got the cannon.
We just got the basically, yeah. All of our kits this year, it's called the Year of the Cannon. All the kits this year have just got the cannon on them. We've got none of them
say Arsenal.
None of them have Arsenal on them. And so when I was looking at you there, it's like, I don't like give me an old lady. You know that was that's your nickname for goodness sake. I want to see some granny on there. You know what I mean? Like what's going on? So like when I saw the lion, I thought, and obviously I knew it was Del Piero, but I couldn't clock the kit. I was like, wait, hang on, Juventus are Adidas, aren't they? Yeah, they are. They are. But yeah, that was hilarious to me. That was just friggin' madness. Hey, listen,
Bayern's one.
Bayern's? Okay, look, full disclosure. So I think Arsenal's out of that lot is the worst. I love Arsenal's kit. It's an amazing kit.
Out there.
But it's the worst out of that lot, right?
Yeah.
And I think second from bottom is Bayern Munich's. Because you know why? Bayern give me this kit every year. You understand what I'm saying?
I hear that.
That vibe, that style, that whatever else. We get that from Bayern on a regular basis. And we always say, you know what, Bayern? 10 out of 10. We always give them that. United, however, who've always had good kits. I've always liked a lot of Man United's kits. But they said, you lot need to back the flip up, okay? Because we're about to hit you with the hardest third kit we can find. And I'm sorry, when I saw that third kit from United, I was hating.
Have you seen the jacket as well that comes with it?
No, I haven't seen the jacket.
Search it. When you have a time in the pod, search the jacket that comes with the top. I said, Adidas are taking my money.
Yo, Adidas don't know what
the thing's gonna slap. Yeah, that United jacket's gonna slap, bro.
Bro, the pound currency is gonna be heavy for Adidas this year. Let's be very clear. Adrian says, "No, give Rio his flowers. Listen, Rio deserves his status at Man United. No questions asked. Legend at Man United. We get all of that." Brother, when we're talking Del Piero,
the company that it was with.
By the way, I haven't even mentioned the king. By the way, the king in all of these guys, I haven't even mentioned him because he's not even worthy to be mentioned. We can't even say the name. But freaking Zidane, you know what I'm saying? Zidane, Del Piero, Vieira, Bastian Schweinsteiger. I mean, Bayern have a plethora of legends they could have plucked out of there, right? Any one of them could have fit the surface, no problem. And what I thought was actually kind of ironic is that Vieira played for Juve, Schweinsteiger played for United, and then who else was that? Zidane played for Juve. Oh, this is hilarious. I thought this is actually kind of like there's a conflict of interest here, but whatever. Like it is what it is. And I said, what's wrong with the man? Then show some respect, AD. But you know what? You repented of your sins. Actually, you spit in Beckham and Cantona makes more sense. Yeah, facts, absolutely, facts. Anyway.
Apparently, I ruined the surprise. According to Oscar.
What's the surprise?
You got your there, innit?
I said, Oscar don't lie. Oscar's like, you try ruin the surprise. Oscar's in the duty free now, guys. I tell you right now, a JD McLaren box might come out, bro. He's in the duty free now. Don't lie to this. But I said this is nonsense. Listen, Oscar, what are you not going to apologize for getting it wrong? Lecce to Arsenal. You're a disgrace. Lecce are not even in Serie A. Anyway, where are we? So I don't get free shirts, man. What's going on? Baraka says Pete was getting that Dominic Mysterio treatment. It was the case indeed. Getting booed out of the building of your hometown is crazy. Yeah, it's a bit crazy. It's a bit wild. I can't lie. Mira says, I was laughing because I knew that it wasn't your fault. It must have been something higher from someone from higher up. Did you witness that child's penalty shoot at halftime? The array of misses. Okay, so we have this thing at halftime, guys, yeah, at the Emirates, where it's like junior gunners or like even just like if you're in the family enclosure kind of area, we try to get like kids to come on the pitch and take penalties against Gunnosaurus. There's this one Don, bruv. He missed like 8 times. He missed like 8 times. Even the crowd were just like, for flip's sake, put it in the back of the net, mate. You know what? Where you're like, these are like 10-year-olds, from like the ages of 5 to like 15. Even 15 is too high, but like 14, 13, whatever. And like, yeah, he kept missing. And it was just like, you know what? We've got plenty of time. Take your penalty, and this time put it in the back of the net. When he finally scored, the biggest cheer at the Emirates was outrageous. He got a bigger cheer than Saliba or Gabriel's goals, to be fair. Big up, Peter. It's not your fault. Shout out to you, David. You done now. Where is AD? Man has done a runner. It's Pete
with Oscar, isn't it?
Is Pete in pen background looking dry? Listen, a lot of things have happened over the summer. Let me just say that much. Okay, a lot of things have happened.
David, I've got another not that guy for you.
Let's go.
Oh, there's
I'm putting in the group chat now. You will see in a moment. Just
there's plenty to go about this summer, bro. Flipping, like. Let me see what's happened here.
All I see in the title is Sky Sports News.
I saw this one. I saw this one.
Listen, not that guy. We'll get to that, people. We'll get to that. Are you guys doing FPL? So I put in the chat. Maybe it didn't go through, actually. Let me just copy and paste it here instead.
Oh. God.
Yes, we are doing FPL this year. Shout out to Robinho, who actually got the thing sorted. I'm going to send the link in the chat now. Make sure you guys get your predictions, get your team ready. And we'll be doing all sorts. And we actually need to do a segment on the FPL. We'll probably start with that on the shows maybe more often because we actually need to do something like that. Is Simone Biles on the panel this evening? Simone Biles.
Listen, that girl is small. She is small. Bloody hell.
No, you're not wrong. She's tiny, bro. And she stood next to Shaq, didn't she? Wasn't there a picture of yeah, just trying to take the mic. Like, she's an athlete, though. Bloody hell.
Mm-hmm.
How she did what she did in the Olympics was phenomenal scenes, Jeff. And she seems to be constant, like consistently like top notch. Big up to the athletes, man. Honestly, I did watch the Olympics thinking these lot are real people, man. They're real men and women, bro. You know them ones. They can do stuff, man. So big up themselves. Big up to Endo. What's going on, man? Back again. Happy 10-year anniversary to the Top 4 podcast. Long are the days when you had 64 man in one studio. Guys, remember those days? Talk to me.
I was episode 2. I was on the first episode when everyone was there.
Martin. Oh, snap, man dropped his...
No, those days were like ridiculous.
Those days were hilarious.
They were.
Because we had what? We had church, and then we watched football. And then because we were just emotional from the game straight. And then record.
Fresh from a Super Sunday, flat.
Yeah.
Us man were fresh, bro. The was full-time whistle, and then we hit record, bang. Like, I didn't even get time to watch the analysis yet. You know what I mean? I'm just fuming about the situation. Oh God, honestly. Yeah, those days, man. 2014-15 season is when we began. And boy, good time. Shout out to II, shout out to Jude. We had some Donnies, man, back in the day, man. From what I'm trying to think who else. Michael was there, your brother David, we had him in there. We had a couple, man. We had a couple in there, man. Big up Shay on as well. He's watching. He's like a regular listener. We tried to get him out. We tried to get him there.
It's been fun. It's been a funny 10 years.
It's been a hilarious 10 years.
My favorite one, I always remember, is the spirit of Vidic has left the club, mate.
Spirit of Vidic,
bro.
Who would have thought, right? Johnny Evans will be taking a penalty at Wembley for Manchester United 10 years later. Okay, people. Okay,
we will get to it. We'll get to it.
We'll get there. Last comment, real quickly before we get into the discussions. Wait, Arsenal had a friendly and Saliba and Gabriel scored. Terrorist football is back. Oscar, leave my team alone, okay? Focus on your lot. What's going on over there at Stamford Bridge? Murad says, before we begin topics of the day, can we discuss our concerns about the riots and potential impacts in and outside of football stadiums going forward? What do you guys think of this? I mean, the riots, in case anybody has been living under a rock. Yeah. So one of our random brothers, not ours actually, but as in, you know what I'm saying? My man went out on a I don't even know what, I don't know. We still don't even know quite as in what the reason behind it is yet, isn't it? They're still going through the court. I mean, it's 3 murders, for goodness sake. So, that's going to take a long time. And there was a lot of people injured. Several more were injured as well. My man went and done a crazy madness. And then, obviously, the whole of England decided to break out and start, it's become an immigrant versus sort of nationalist type of vibe. Whereby, what I find odd, who was the white kid? There was one white don that killed someone, that knifed somebody, right, to death.
Yeah, that. It was, I think it was a Brazilian guy. I don't know, I can't remember.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah. Whether it was illegal immigrant, apparently.
Yeah.
He went and stabbed the black boy who was just on his way to school. Yeah.
And and I'm not saying we should all flip out and go and, start rioting or whatever else like that. But it's just, I say it's ironic. However, it's also like, look at the times we are actually living in. That it's so thick now. Just when you think England, because you live in London, you think, oh, okay, this is England. It's multicultural. It embraces everybody. We've got all sorts of backgrounds and creeds and colors and whatever.
Like a couple weeks ago, we're all together wishing England to win a trophy.
Facts. Of people of descent of all backgrounds, not just English.
And then, a tragic incident happens and we descend straight into
It's the graphicness, isn't it? Yeah. Like, when you go, we always take the mick of places like up north, right? We always we talk about your Boltons, your Leeds, your Rotherhams, and whatnot, and then you watch on TV, literally live and direct, of these said places that get up to this crazy mischief, and you just think to yourself, you know what? And then when you see what we saw in Walthamstow, because I'll be honest with you, many people always said none of that can run in London, right? It's too multicultural, blah, blah, blah. It can't run in London. I'll tell you what, bruv, my eyes opened when Birmingham went through it, because to me, like London, Birmingham, Manchester, they're kind of like similar in the sense of very multicultural, very like you could sit on a train and your carriage will have anything and everything in that carriage, right? Whereas in Birmingham, it was like it was what I sort of come to realize was that maybe everybody sticks to their own. So like if you're Asian, you stick to your own. Like if you're Southeast Asian, you stick to your own. If you're black, you stick to your own. If you're white, so on and so forth. Whereas in London, like literally, I was talking to somebody about this very, very topic yesterday. And we were 3 people. One is Indian, one is myself, Ugandan, and the other one was Irish. And it was just like we were having this conversation, and it was like, look, this is a prime example. Like in our own workplace, we are 3 different people from different backgrounds that have different experiences. And we couldn't think about now me turning racist against you or turning like your lot should leave. Your lot should not be in this country anymore. And it blew my mind. It kind of blew my mind. I was like, wow, Birmingham really shocked me. But then when I saw Walthamstow, it was like, oh right, this is why I felt comfortable in the first place. Because these things can't run.
Yeah.
But in terms of
go central and we'll do all that, fine. Try to come to the ends.
Nah. You can't come to the ends. That man tried to go to E17. That man are crazy. Crazy. Thing is, like to Murad's question there, stadiums. Because I did think of this actually, was the football. And I was talking to one police officer, literally, I was like, what do you think? Like, with everything going on? Because this was the Bayer Leverkusen game. And I was just chatting to him, and I was like, what do you think, like, going forward, home, away, type of thing, up north? He goes, nah, do you know what? As soon as there's football, everyone will calm down. Because he said 2 things that have been very, very pivotal about this situation where this kid done what he done is that A, it's the summer holidays, and B, people are bored. And he goes, as soon as there's summer holidays or people are bored, things rise at a certain level. And I was like, really? Because, say, Arsenal against, say Leeds away. Like, surely that will kick off. That will just kick off. And he goes, nah, surprisingly, the away end just want to go and watch the football. The home end, home ends are not really that rough. So he was like, look, I guarantee you, as soon as the season starts.
I also think it's game dependent as well. So I think you would.
Yeah, I mean, it won't be every game. But you imagine, like, if you think of like a quote unquote racist football club or quote unquote racist area, you would think like, okay, do you know what? I might have to think twice about this. Like we had a fan like the other day who said, look, I can't come down to London because I fear for my family and me and my children. And I was there like, raw, like, no, like in my mind I was like, nobody cares about you. Like you could come down to the game, enjoy it with your family, and go home. Like no one really cares. But then there's that whole thing of once upon a time, this person woke up one morning and these 3 kids died. You know them ones.
Bro, even today in Leicester Square, bro.
Yeah, I heard. What happened in Leicester Square? I was hearing about that today.
A woman and a daughter got stabbed.
Stabbed a woman and a girl outside the one coffee shop, and it was just like
related to what exactly?
I don't know, bro. It's just random.
And our threat level's gonna go back up again, isn't it?
And I'm just like, yo, what's going on here, bro?
So a woman and a thing got stabbed.
Yeah, 11, and I think the woman was 34. I think.
What, black woman, white woman?
I don't know. It didn't say, but yeah.
And in Leicester Square,
bro. This is like and lunchtime, bro.
Yeah,
so it's just I don't know what's going on. Man.
Ender's hilarious. We're stealing jobs. We're stealing their jobs. I get the frustration. It's mad. It's mad.
But anyway, there are consequences. I won't lie.
That's the only thing I can really say. There's consequences for your actions.
Like, I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example. Yeah, there's certain man who said one benefits in it. And he said they're physically unable to thing in it. Their name came up, bruv, on the thing. Yeah. Pension and the thing, whatever that department is. All right, cool. Your benefits are gone, cuz.
Wow.
So you better go look for that work, bruv.
And the thing is as well, like, it's like Keir Starmer coming out. By the way, we've had a new president. We've had a new prime minister since we last did the pod, right? At least since the last Premier League pod anyway. And my man just called it out straight. He said, these far right, man, they're going to get dealt with. I was like, God dang. I was like, okay. I didn't expect that from a politician at all. I would expect it to be more so like, diplomatic, rare. Obviously, he's the prime minister and whatnot. But yeah, it's crazy. Slapping man with sanctions. But yeah, it's crazy. We'll see. We have to wait and see. I did take note of what that police officer was telling me. He was like, look, once the football season gets in,
and no one's gonna want to risk that banning order, bro. So
No, because football's an escape for a lot of people. You know them ones.
It is.
And they want to
banning all them, mate, fam. They
God,
don't know what to do themselves, bro. So they'll think twice.
All right, let's move on. Transfers, guys. It's the summer, so we know what time it is. And besides what Oscar said, you think so? You think the winner's been dead? Talk to me. Why?
The window has been dead, bro.
Why do we say that?
Really?
Bro, what big transfers do you like? There's no one that's moved the needle, bro.
Listen, Robin's saying really because his team's been doing some business.
No, I'm not even. I know we've been doing business. I'm not saying like we're not talking like Roman Reigns here. We're not the needle movers. But I think the transfer window has been very interesting. Because I think everyone this time is not going for names. Everyone this time is like, right, what do I need? That's how I'm feeling this summer.
Yeah, it's yeah. I agree with you in that sense, but then also, I feel like a lot of football manager names have been transferred. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying?
I got another reason. This financial thing has, I don't know if it's kicked in. Everyone's now taking it seriously.
Bro, have you seen Leicester City already? We know there's a sanction coming. We're just waiting for them to tell us what it is. The ball's not being kicked, and you already know you're gonna get dealt with.
You're already in minus, bro. That's peak.
Oh, come on, what are we doing? What are we doing?
We'll be starting on -6, blood.
It's been quiet and slow. Says AD. Nat says this window has been so dead.
Yeah, but I don't know what going with Liverpool because they have not made.
Is it? Look, here's some notable ones to go through. We've put it in the description as well below. So we'll start. Look, Riccardo Calafiori has come to the Arsenal. By the way, in case you didn't know, it was Bologna, not Lecce, according to Oscar. But yes, you know, we've added at the back.
A strength, that's really a strength.
Talk to me, David.
Listen, I'm not gonna doubt your talent ID and stuff, yeah. But mate,
who Mikel?
I need a right winger, bro, for Saka to cover Saka.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
And I need a striker. You see the striker thing, I don't know, bro. Now I'm in two minds about it because now City have now lost Alvarez, in it. So I'm thinking, that's a couple key goals at the team.
Yeah. The thing is, David, you know Man City though.
Who are they gonna get?
We don't know. Who was Alvarez before he came?
Yeah, who was
Man City.
They have a South American.
They are kings of
guys.
This.
Hold on. Can we discuss this? The profit, man.
No, listen, David. Let's call it what it is. You're a straight shooter, David. You're a straight shooter. You don't muck about. No funny business. Yeah. It's bent. It's bent. You're telling me Alvarez went to Atletico Madrid. Atletico got no money. They've got no money, and they've gone for 82 million quid. Are you having a laugh? No, guys, are you having a laugh?
It's going to come in their favor. You're not fooling me. It's going to come in their favor.
Guys, you're not fooling me. You're not fooling me. You're not fooling me. How? You're not fooling me. As soon as I saw Sky Sports, Atletico Madrid signed Alvarez, I said, they can't afford him. They can't afford Conor Gallagher. Never mind Alvarez. Guys. No, guys, I'm calling it now, guys, yeah? I'll wait for you, man, to jump on the train later on in December. These man are bent, bruv. There's no way this transfer is clean. There's no way. There's no way. Guys, tell me in the chat, guys, yeah? Tell me that I am wrong. Tell me I'm wrong on this one. Guys, it's not like, yeah, you know what? Atletico have been haggling with Man City all summer. Do you remember, this kind of transfer is one of them ones where City says it's 100 million or go away. Yeah, Atletico come in with a 50 million pound bid, 100 million or go away. Then they come with a 60 million pound bid. 100, it goes on all summer. And it's normally done on August the 31st that this transfer gets over the line, and it's 82 million quid. Guys, we're talking serious money here. And then you're telling me the same club is buying Conor Gallagher? How much?
No, that transfer don't even make sense.
I swear it's broken down.
It's broken down. He's not going nowhere, bro.
Yeah.
They can't afford him.
No, the striker Chelsea wanted.
Yeah,
he said, "No, I don't want that, bro."
Well, I heard he failed a medical.
What
was I hearing? I heard he failed a medical.
Yeah, he failed a medical and that went off.
Oh, mad. Conor Gallagher, you better sign that new deal, mate.
No, okay. Here's the thing, guys. There's three.
Chelsea don't want him, but we'll get to Chelsea.
There are three bent football clubs in world football at this moment in time. We are catching them red-handed. First of all, Atletico Madrid, you're bent because you haven't got 82 million quid to buy on a second starting striker for Manchester City. You haven't got the money to buy Conor Gallagher, who they don't even want at Chelsea, and you're paying 35, 40 million quid for that bloke, okay? Who else is bent? Man City are bent because how can they afford to? How have they, got that transaction through? How? How have they agreed that deal? There's no way they got that deal through over the line.
They're not the ones paying, bro. How can they be bent?
Excuse me. You go to Atletico Madrid, who have no money, and you got 82 million out of them. A hand was shaken. A brown envelope was passed.
You know what, though? I feel like I can't even, as much as I would agree with you, let's look at Atletico Madrid's spending over the last decade. It is stupid.
It's shambolic.
Yeah.
It's shambolic, yeah.
So that
But Robin, we've got to wake up and smell the coffee. The coffee's been brewing. Those 10 years you're talking about, that's what we call brewing coffee. Yeah, brewing. That's when the kettle's still boiling. The kettle has finished boiling. We need to address the coffee. Guys, I've read the other day in the group chat, I literally said, what the F is going on when Chelsea have gone and signed Pedro Neto? What? Mm-hmm. What? What are you talking about?
Their 35th player.
No.
Bowley has taken over.
Hey, Chelsea is just a class mate.
No, this is bent behavior. We need to call it out. We need to call this out straight and down.
Oscar called me a hater when I said, "No, something is going on."
I say you know what? I had to unfollow Fabrizio. The guy then said, Joao Felix is going to Chelsea. I had to unfollow him. I said, this is ridiculous. You're now, and then apparently this transfer has to work so that this transfer doesn't collapse. Then there's the Conor Gallagher, and then there's the Alvarez of it all. And then whoever this guy that they were trying to sign that failed the medical, whatever his name was, okay? He looked unserious by his images. I looked at him, I said, this guy's not serious. Get him out of my screen, okay? At that point, I just said, I'm unfollowing. We're done. We're done.
I'm with the new kid, the one that says "There we land," the little guy. I'm all for him.
Nah, man.
I support young businesses.
Listen,
man.
We know. AD. I think me and you have been absolute followers of Pedro Neto. Okay, we know what
that one surprised me.
We know what we are seeing. Okay, we know what we are watching. Provided he's fit, we know what we are watching. But as my man says, this is human trafficking. It's human trafficking. Okay, you know what I'm saying? AD says as well, like Aston Villa and Everton are literally passing academy players to each other to circumvent sustainability rules. What are we doing?
Listen, I have no love for Everton.
You know what's funny? In the same breath, sorry, Robinho. In the same breath, we said teams are getting scared about this PSR. Yeah, they're stepping steady in this transfer window. I've got 3 bent football clubs before my very eyes. Money's getting exchanged at an outrageous rate. Have you seen? Tell a lie. My man, Graham Potter, right at the start of last season, was Potter the manager of Chelsea last season? Was it just Poch? Was it Poch from the beginning?
I think it was Poch from the beginning.
I can't remember. I remember under Graham Potter, Chelsea players had to sit on the floor because there was too many of them then. Do you remember? He was having meetings where the players were sitting on the floor because there was not enough seats. So what do we call this? What the hell do we call it? And for you to sell Conor Gallagher to then buy in whatever else they want to buy in, guys, football is so bent. It's unreal. And at some point, you just got to say no.
You should have just picked either Aston Villa or Tottenham, bro, because now you're going to be warming that bench, blood.
You know
that bench? I think he's kicked out of the first team, from what I'm reading.
Who?
Gallagher. Like, the Maresca just said, nah, you're not about.
So you're getting that Sancho treatment, yeah? You got to dress with the kids, yeah?
Nat said, yeah, Todd has signed 35 players under his regime. The man then said, Calafiori was our 35th signing since Lichtsteiner. back in 2018. That's the skill.
I forgot about Lichtsteiner.
You're damn right you did. Everyone's forgotten about Lichtsteiner.
He was trash, bro. Absolute garbage.
Bracker says it is. Atleti's spending is shambolic. Guys, it's a disgrace.
Who have they signed? I swear they've signed Griezmann for
they paid Griezmann like 100+ million. They paid Joao Felix for over 100 million. They paid.
Wait. Hold on. Wasn't Griezmann at Barca?
Yes, and then Atleti bought him back.
For how much? For how much?
I'll check the fee. But it was high. Let me type in Griezmann. You know what I'm saying? It was a high fee, bro. Listen, the thing is, La Liga is bent though, isn't it?
La Liga's bent in general.
Good teams get that government money, bro.
Bro, it's bent, isn't it?
Listen, how much did Kylian Mbappe get paid for the signing on fee for Real Madrid? I swear it was like 100 and something mil to sign on.
What was it?
100
I have to look for it. It was over 100 mil.
What's that? Which one? What, Mbappe? Was Mbappe not 200 mil nearly?
150 million.
Bro, he's a free agent, bro. That is just, where'd you get? I haven't even got paid my wages yet, and I'm seeing 105. Football's a farce.
I'll tell you what, though. Atletico Madrid kind of got a bargain out of this. So they sold Griezmann for 120 million euro to Barca. Mm-hmm. They then bought him back on a release clause of 40 million euros.
How? That's a farce. Barcelona, what are you doing, bro?
Because Barcelona's another mess.
Barcelona's another mess.
Let's have it right. Chelsea are moving like Triple H right now. There's always plan B. You know them ones there. Rodog gets injured.
Well, I don't know what plan A.
Robinho? That is the quote of the friggin' year. That's the best thing you're gonna say all season. What is plan A? We haven't got the facilities for that big man. Nat says Atletico is spending 80 million on Alvarez that has to be some part of illegal mad. Yeah, it's madness. Chelsea are then banning Chalobah from the club. There's no Conor Gallagher. Chelsea are a farce anyway. But yeah, Barcelona can't even register Olmo. Barcelona are a farce in themselves. Robinho, talk to me about your signings. So you've made a couple. Man United have made a couple. I'm seeing
Manchester United.
I'm seeing Lenny Euro. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing a couple. You know what I mean? Talk to me, man. What are you saying about Man United and their signings?
I'm going to tell you this now. This is probably going to be the most optimistic I'm going to be all season. Because come Friday, we don't know what's going to happen. But, yeah, no, we made a couple signings. The one that surprised me the most was Lenny Euro. Because I thought he was set on Madrid, because you don't just try and sign someone that is set on Madrid. We tried to do that last year with Camavinga and stuff, and we all know what happened. He was like, nope, I'm going to Madrid and stuff like that. But no, we signed him and all that stuff. And when he was doing his preseason and stuff, it was great. I was like, oh, okay. We found the replacement for Varane, and then the classic last year curse has hit us.
Bruv,
and he's gone.
Of our old physio, bruv. This is
what happened? No, I blame you, man. I blame you, man. Did you see that tackle that you did on him?
It was a bit friendly.
Friendly. I don't blame the physio. I blame you, man.
Who tackled him?
I swear it was Gabriel. Something tells me that.
Don't remember who it was, but yeah.
The tackle was vicious.
In all seriousness, it was a horrific challenge. I'm not gonna lie. For a friendly. But I have a feeling. Why do I feel like I'm having deja vu, Robinho? I feel like this time last year, when Arsenal played Man United,
it was Kobe, and I was praising Kobe, and look what happened. I said, "No, you guys annoyed me," because I said the guy is coming, and it's truth. And then when he returned, lo and behold, here we are.
Man went to the Euros.
I was annoyed. I'm annoyed again. But the thing is, that's why I was like, okay, we replaced Varane, cool. Then he got injured. I was like, okay, we need to licks now. But I thought Bayern were going to stifle us. But 40 million euros, I was like, okay, not bad. So we've addressed defense. We've addressed the second striker, Joshua Zirkzee. Cool, second striker, whatever.
Okay, is he a centre forward? Like centre forward?
Yeah, he's a CF. So we addressed that. I'm very, very sad that we're losing Aaron Wan-Bissaka because I thought there are worse players than him that need to leave.
Yeah.
I don't mind Wan-Bissaka leaving, but he wasn't the first out of the door for me. There were worse people that just get the hell out. So
to me, that was a David Moyes signing. Seeing Lopetegui make this signing, I thought, but that was a David Moyes signing right there. But yeah,
Moyes would have loved him.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, Wan-Bissaka is brilliant when he's up against a team that's exactly. So if the team's attacking, guess what? Wan-Bissaka's your man.
Yeah.
But when you're playing for Manchester United, which is weird because I don't expect Man United to have more of the ball in the big games, if that makes sense. But Man United will dominate more games than they won't in a season. So it was almost
that is what I've been seeing all pre-season, because the last 4 games, it's been a mixed bag. We won some and we lost some. But we're playing much better football than last year. Like much better. So that's why I said I'm weirdly optimistic, but we never know. It's the Premier League.
I'm going to tell you right now. Rinse and repeat, bro.
I don't know. I don't think
so.
Why?
I'm going to start with your goalkeeper, man. He's a fool.
He's a moron.
He's a fool.
He's a moron. He's a moron. I've just come to the conclusion. Do you know what, though? It's just like, why do you do this? Because when I watch you, it's not like he can't be competent. Let's keep it back. He can.
Listen, we were praising this keeper when he was at Ajax. We praised him when he was at Inter.
He just chooses not to. It's like, why are you putting on a show? No one cares. If you want to show off, brother, be a goalkeeper. Just be a goalkeeper.
You see Silva's goal, yeah? He didn't even bother diving for it, man.
Yeah. Well,
no, it's a difficult one.
Was it a good header? No,
I thought it was a good header. I thought we just sleep.
But you know what? You know what's so funny about the Community Shield? Because I got gassed for about 15 seconds, and then remembered, no, don't get fooled by this United side, because United were actually really good in the Community Shield.
They're actually really good in the Community Shield,
and we're really good again. Obviously against in the cup final. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You definitely would worth your victory. And I was watching United thinking, why is this team so dead in the season then? I was trying to just work it out.
I had the same feeling, because
what's the matter with you lot? And then I realized as soon as you lot play, I mean, it could be definitely mentality's got a massive part to play. But as soon as they play Fulham this Friday, okay, we're not going to see the way that they played against Man City against Fulham. We're just not going to see it. And it's crazy.
It depends because obviously with the new signings coming in, I don't know who's actually going to start on Friday. And for me, what highlighted me on the weekend was no, if we don't have a striker and we try to put Rashford or Ahmad in the 9,
because
it doesn't work.
Those finishes with Rashford was atrocious,
awful. And Ahmad. I'm so happy. I'm so happy because he's finally showing who he is.
You know what's funny though?
He can actually play on the right wing.
Okay, Robinho. On that point, I thought to myself, this Ahmad guy is actually he's been showing up. Every time he's got those kickabout, he's been showing up. But it made me go back to your mate on the touchline and say, how have you got Ahmad in training?
You should have seen me and Ernest when I was getting the haircut 3 weeks ago. We sat there and we're like, this brother.
Because you know what?
You see him on a daily basis, and now you choose to play him after 2 years.
You do ask the question, hang on a minute. If he's knocking about in your training and he doesn't make the 11, who's the starting right winger? Anthony, who, by the way, has come out and said, listen, bro, I'm going to give it my all. You know that was
You know what, them ones, I was like, just keep quiet.
Just shut up and turn up. Shut up and turn up. Shut up and turn up. Because you've been in the hotlight, the frigging spotlight for the last 3 years for no good reasoning, by the way. in all of the scenarios, whether it was the thing with his gal, whether it was the performances on the pitch, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, we've not seen anything from you, you know?
Danish Booker T, I love that. He's injured. He's injured, unfortunately. Speaking of injuries, he got from the Arsenal game, because you guys were just playing rough for no reason. But he'll be back in a couple weeks.
Mikel is out here to kill, bro.
Yeah.
There's one thing I learned over preseason: he's here to kill. That's it, done and dusted. But yeah, go ahead.
But there's some things, like I said, we need to address the left back situation still. Because we finally have a return date for.
This is a bit of a harsh comment, no? It's a bit of a harsh one, isn't it? It's a bit of a.
Why is that harsh? He spun Arsenal and scored.
Listen, if you score your
of course, I'm going to be happy on that day.
If you score your debut against Arsenal or against any big club, mate, I hear it. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because it was a great finish. Let's have it right. It was a fantastic finish. Yeah, go on.
But I'm fuming because we all watched the Euros, right? And we all saw the return of Luke Shaw. Final game, played full 90, came off the pitch, and we were telling Oscar, we said, Oscar, we know what this guy can do. When if you give him full stretch, he's off. 2-2 now.
Exactly what we said.
He returns to Manchester United, and he's injured.
Oscar, Adrian, Ernest, David, whoever, we need you all to come forward, because when that forward pass was meant for him in the England game, where he had to go hell for leather to make that cross, I said that's the last time you're going to see him on the frigging pitch, because it was too much. It was too much. And then what's his injury?
We don't know. He just said injury again, and I said I've had enough.
I thought it was hamstring, and we said on the pod, that's too much for your hamstrings when you've just come back from a hamstring injury. I said that's too friggin' much. That pass was a forward pass, but it was too forward. We said, I think it was Bellingham or Foden sent him the ball literally down to the corner. I said no.
But I've had enough of him.
By the way, when United played Arsenal in the preseason, what Højlund did to Heaven,
that was nasty.
It was nasty. I sat there, I said, this is men against boys. You know what it was there? This is men against boys. And to me, Højlund hasn't even arrived yet. You know
he's not.
And yet,
unfortunately, he won't start. So, overall, my concern is the left back situation, because both our left backs are still out, and we've not addressed it. I don't care who you sell, and I don't care if we can sell both, but they both need to go. The midfield is still the highlight for me. That is the one that is going off.
The red light's going off.
Because you can't rely on Casemiro. You just can't. Mason Mount, I don't know what he's on. Kobe, we love him. He's the one for the future. But he still needs a partner. He just does. To cover that and all that. And I'm just like, if we don't sign a midfielder, it's long. It's a long season.
It is.
We've addressed the striker. We've addressed the defenders. I'm happy. Get that midfield. And if you can, get that left back. The only other good... So we've been talking about Ugarte from PSG, the Uruguayan. I've just seen that Liverpool have the guy that they were after, the one that tore up for Spain, has now just rejected them and said he's going to stay at Real Sociedad. So I'm just like, Zubimendi. So it's just come out. Yeah, no, even Fabrizio's just tweeted now that he's rejected Liverpool. He's changed his mind. So
thank you very much for Moreno. We'll take that. Thank you. They weren't losing both. So the fact that the Zubimendi ones failed, Moreno, welcome. Mikel Moreno, off you come.
So I'm just like, if you can, because we've been spending smart. This is the first time in 10 seasons we've actually spent smart. We've not gone above.
Do you think spending smart? Won't time tell?
Listen, last year alone, we would have spent 75 million on Matthias de Ligt without fail. Without fail.
Okay.
So that's why I'm just like, okay, these new lot, they know what they're doing. We're paying reasonable prices. I'm not mad. I'm not complaining.
No, I'm glad you've brought up de Ligt, right? Because I don't know about you, David. Something smells fishy here. Because I think you've got somebody else in this deal as well. Isn't there?
We got
what's his name?
Pronounce his name.
The name's
the
gone.
Moroccan.
Yes,
Missouri, whatever his name.
I don't want to butcher it. That's why. Yeah.
Missouri. St. Louis, Missouri. Honestly, I don't know about you. It's something smells about that transfer. Ponging. It smells. And I feel like de Ligt, who was, touted as this, the new kid on the block, blah, blah, be the best defender, blah, blah. To leave Bayern Munich to leave Bayern Munich and go to Manchester United is a question mark, with all due respect. And then the fee to go, 30 million, 40 million quid down from what it was last year, eyebrows need to be raised. I mean, this is a club who signed.
They don't want Unit.
They signed Eric Dyer, rude boy. Literally,
but this is the thing.
That's why
Bayern last year alone was
they didn't win no trophy, mate.
Because Matthias de Ligt didn't start, I don't think, against Arsenal. I don't remember saying his name against.
So there's a lot
Arsenal,
of misinformation going on here, because they were saying that that he didn't start games last season. His main partner was Upamecano, who started 68 games. De Ligt started 61, and then they were saying that Eric Dyer benched him. Eric Dyer played 16 games for Bayern Munich from January to May. Yeah, his partner throughout every game was Matthias de Ligt.
Okay.
So there's a lot of things that are like
that are being said
that are just, when people just don't watch football. I'm just like, come on, guys. Like, if you're gonna give me negativity, like, give me genuine concern. If you tell me he's an injury problem, injury prone, which he's not, but he's coming to Manchester United, so we never know. And I hear it. But yeah, I'm more happy about this signing is because we needed another defender, and these are like two competent defenders that we've got.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. But I can if, let's say, Lisandro Martinez goes down, I'm not looking at Maguire or Evans straight away. I'm like, right. Like, right. Yeah. Get Euro on, or get de Ligt on. Calm. And there's going to be a lot of rotation. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the 62 million, is it because you're fighting against Madrid? Is it because of those kind of sort of things?
I'm not mad, because I look at him and I did all like what you can do, like the YouTube watch and just see him. And I think generally this guy's one for the future. I generally do believe it.
Yeah, I mean, he's been touted that way. He's been touted that way, for sure. Adrian says, "Look, heaven is a child for goodness sake." Listen, we're not rinsing him. I'm just saying,
he
got and to be fair, he got touched up. No Holmes. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, that's what happened. So AD goes on to say, for what United have bought, United have been brilliant. Euro is an overpaid, but potential, and his age is minor. Do you know what I mean? How old is Euro?
18.
Yeah, it's a farce. 62 million is a farce for an 18-year-old, but he's 18. You know them ones. He can rectify that problem.
You have to reach your potential, mate.
I said, I meant what? Oh, AD was saying it like, yo, come on, Højlund, man. He's a kid. What are you doing to him? I know Højlund treated him like he was freaking Van Dijk. Like, come on, leave him alone, man. Get out of here. Baraka says, how many players have rejected Liverpool in the past 2 seasons?
Listen, it is what it is, isn't it? If they don't want to join, you're going to join in it.
Let me rattle through a few more transfers. Very quickly, there's some of that are notable, thanks to Oscar's, description here. We've got, obviously, you said Xerxes. You already mentioned Xerxes as well, belonging to Man United. We've mentioned Pedro Neto. I mean, I still can't believe it. I'm pissed off about that one because I love
I love him too.
Yeah.
I would gladly have him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We need a winger, bruv.
AD, bruv. Why are you moving like Gal? This guy sent me a voice note 4 minutes long. Sat there like, when am I going to hear this?
I'm just not trying to hear that, bro.
I'll try and give it a listen, AD, if I can. I'll try and give it a listen.
Put it on the microphone. Just put it on there. Just so everyone can
so everyone can hear. The nation's can hear. Michael, we'll do that. We'll do that. Michael, I'm going to do Onana, right? Went from Everton to Aston Villa for 40. No,
you know what? Yeah,
go for 60 million.
He has. I've seen a bit of it. He's slotted in nicely for Villa. He's not done bad. I'm just like,
I don't know. I think whether Everton was the wrong fit for him, or because I weren't fancying him in the Euros. If I'm honest, I weren't fancying him.
Yeah,
in the
but
Euros.
Belgium's a different case.
Yeah,
I don't know what the heck's going on with Belgium. Yeah.
Okay. Or Andre Onana. He's like, my name's not. That's not even my name, mate.
Really, Andre. That was the best. He went from full French to full North.
That was the funniest thing.
You would scouse me.
Yeah, Mr. Andre. It's not even my name, mate. Do you know what I mean? It's the face. Do you know what I mean? Go on. And he said to the next guy, go on. Busting fluent French. Martin Obi, Judas Iscariot. Yeah, the lesson about that, the better, if I'm honest. Gone to Man United, signing a new deal there. But yeah, Onana to Villa, interesting transfer. Obviously, they lost Douglas Luiz, didn't they, to Juventus, which is
why would he?
And his gal.
Yeah, it's tough, huh?
Yeah, and his gal. They both were in the deal.
Brother.
Yeah,
we have questions.
We do have questions
because she joined Aston Villa, by the way. Yeah, she joined Aston Villa when he was there, and then they've both left to come here. Apparently, she played for City before that. What's her name? Lehman. I forgot her first name. We ain't paying attention to that first name. Michael Elise, Crystal Palace to Bayern Munich. 45 million quid.
Big move.
Sad to see him gone, though.
Sad to see him gone. But if I'm him, I'm not looking back at Crystal Palace. I'm like, you know what? Fair enough. But he's also had a bit of a stinker, right?
Why?
Obviously, in the ceremony, he was the only guy to take off his silver medal. And I was like, bro, you've not won anything yet. Don't act like that.
You didn't want a damn
bro,
thing.
That's a silver Olympic medal, brother. You mad? You better keep that.
You better keep that silver medal. This ain't the final where you got the runners-up medal.
Yeah.
For the country, for goodness sake.
Yeah, I was like, come on. Like,
fair play to Palace. Palace have collected some dough from their players. Let's have it right. Because Wan-Bissaka got, what was it, 50 million quid?
Yeah.
They got 45 for Elise.
I think they're getting some money from the transfer. I don't know how much. But apparently they want to bring Wilfred Zaha back. So I'm unsure about that one. So
I'm here for it. Ian Matson joined Aston Villa for 45 million quid. Tell you what, that's a lot of money. And I'm absolutely shocked.
Aston Villa spent P.
The brother was playing at Dortmund all year. He's one of Chelsea's guys, but played at Dortmund for the whole year.
I don't know if people are joining Aston Villa because it's just Champions League football.
Yeah.
Because they've signed Bear, man.
Speaking on transfers, a man has just joined us on the wing, literally on the left. You know what he's done? He's come into the box late, like Frank Lampard, just to tap one in. Okay, and here he is. It's Mr. Ernie Mac in the building. Yes, okay, literally on a Frank Lampard thing, right on the edge. On the edge, mate. A few deflections.
I thought he would have bought the new United kit already.
Yeah, where's the new United kit?
Oh, Robin, let me show you my game.
His basket is packed.
I said the basket?
Yeah. The basket. And the jacket. Yes, you know. Yes.
Hey, turn down the brightness, blood.
Brother, are you taking a piss?
That jacket is leg.
Like it's cold, bro.
United are getting my money. I have to.
No, I'm getting everything this year.
All three kits are top tier.
In the words of the prophet Denzel Washington, I'm leaving here with excited.
Do you know, bruv? I needed that black. Man, I had a stinker, bro. When that black one was out.
And now, why for them Links Africa kits, man? We're not.
He's talking about the black and bronze. You know them way there.
Black and bronze one, bruv. That one sold out.
Oh, what the Arsenal one?
Our Arsenal kit about 2 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
2 years ago.
Well, that sold that quick, and then Peter said, "I don't do any more blood."
Yeah, legit, bro.
I saw one girl today on Twitter with the red and blue fake Barca kit you lot had years ago.
The red and blue fake Barca kit.
You remember you had a third kit and it was actually very cold.
Oh,
yeah,
the hoop thing. Yeah. Eduardo Fabregas. You know what I'm saying? We went to Bolton away from home, bro. We were 2-0 down, 1-3-2 in the end, 10 men as well.
Nah,
Lovely scenes, Jeff.
Are you taking the piss?
It's the best third kit of the year. No other third kit has done it like that.
This kit is
that's the Eduardo kit. You done know it's the Eduardo kit. But yeah.
The streets are saying, speaking of transfers, the streets are saying Martin Zubimendi's told Liverpool.
We just said it.
Listen, if that means Mikel Moreno, you know what I'm saying, down the wing, you know them way there.
Forgive me, but my head is leaking, bro. It's hot, man.
Listen, all of our fans are on. Listen, listen, I don't care if it sounds like.
I don't care if it sounds like a tornado.
We're on a flight. If it sounds like we're on a flight, put it on. Put it on. Because I've got a fan facing this way and I've got a fan facing that way. You know the ways there.
Wow.
Bro, yeah.
Where's the cloth, bro? Bring your cloth, blood.
Brother, the cloth is in sesh, man.
I'm looking for it, man.
The cloth is in sesh, bro.
I'm tempted to bring my flipping bath towel, bro.
Yeah,
bro. So, Ernest, I left the barbershop. What time did I leave? Maybe 4:30 or something like that. Bro, I came home, bro. I had a shower, blood. I ain't put a top on since the pod. Till the pod. So it's not happening. So it's not happening. Sure as hell it's not happening. It's not at home. It is not happening.
But obviously, this is the weather you want, innit? So the
weather that we want.
This is what she's been killing me with this. Yeah, she's like, "What do you mean? Like it's 30 degrees? It's 30 degrees." She's like, "This is not what you mean."
No complaints. I told you, man. Spring over summer. What is this?
Well, I walked outside. Yeah, I was getting cooked, blood. I was like,
no,
guys.
Yesterday, I come from Central. I was back in Ends, and I see look at my watch. It said I'd done 14,000 steps, bro. And it was the closest I've ever experienced to like passing out. I was walking thinking, no, the sun is beating my face. I need it's too hot. It's too hot, bro.
Oh my god. Oh man.
Listen, I ain't complaining because I don't like the cold. Unless I'm skiing, but that's it.
Guys, I don't think you understand. I hate winter.
The thing is, the alternative is not winter.
Like, no, but like if, the extreme. So like what? Say like Antarctica or like the equator. What are we saying? Like where are you on the spectrum? Are you on the equator or are you in Antarctica? What are you saying?
Equator or Antarctica?
Yeah. Bro, the equator, the air is thick. Let me tell you something. I've been to the equator, man. Let me tell you, I took one picture, I got back in the car, gone. Just to say I was there, gone.
Do you know what it is? You know what it is about this lack of breeze here? It's sticky.
Suffocation.
Like, you want to shower every hour. Like
cold showers.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I need a little.
A little warm, yeah.
A little Luke.
Guys, as soon as the gym is done, it is an ice cold shower.
I need the Luke.
The Lukey Luke.
Yeah.
Right. So we're talking transfers. Very quickly, I said we mentioned obviously Maatsen. Paulinho went from Fulham to Bayern Munich finally for 43 million quid. Douglas Luiz from Villa to Juventus.
Are we ranking them? Are we doing both?
I mean,
we can. Like, we were dabbling. You just missed the United parts. I don't know if you want to say anything about that.
Yeah.
I don't want to start the season off complaining, so I'm just not going to say nothing.
I mean, Robinho basically said, look, compared to United's past, the spending has been sensible. They're not necessarily, and even the transfer window as a whole, it's not just been like a name thing.
I like the profile.
Huh?
I like the profiles of players. I like that we went for positions. We not to say that we don't ever go for positions we need. It's just I like the types of players we've signed. I think the issue for me is it just feels like an Ajax reunion, man. It just feels,
hear that.
Like it just feels like an Ajax. Like we have 5 players from his Ajax.
Excellent.
Why? Like, why do we have why is Mazraoui the best we can get? Do you know what I mean? Why is I mean, De Ligt, I don't mind. I have questions, but I don't mind. And then what's his name? Xerxes, Martial replacement. My question is, how do you incorporate 9.5 with Bruno there? I don't know what the plan is. I don't know.
Oh, you're saying 9.5? Because I asked Robinho, I said, look, is he a centre forward? Is this like a proper?
We're not. I can't expect 15 goals from him. His style of play doesn't suggest that to me. He's too big for me to say he can never do that. But it's like, what's the plan here? So again, profile. How are we going to utilize him? Because somebody said to me today, like Kingsley Coleman. I said, that's one of those unicorns where you just think good player, but how would you incorporate him in your team in the modern game? Because to me, he feels like a Griezmann, Muller type, where you're good at attacking midfielder, but where do you actually play? So for me, it's just maybe it's my ignorance. We signed Lenny Yoro. I think the fee was way too high to get him, but the profile again. We're getting arguably one of the best 18-year-old centre backs in the world, but we didn't have to pay 60 million for him. Do you know what I mean? We didn't have to pay 60 million.
Even if it meant to lure him away from Madrid?
Madrid offered 20 at the max.
But then they would have waited for the year, wouldn't they? Oh, so you're saying 30?
Does that mean you have to offer 40 more million?
Well, maybe to convince him, because as far as he was concerned, I'm going to Madrid.
Because it's a little thing. You convince him without having to pay 40 more. He's not touching a penny of that. Do you know what I mean? He's not touching a penny of that. But anyway, yeah, for me, the lack of number 6 worries me.
That's what I said. I said we need a midfielder.
As in to replace Casemiro or to back up Casemiro?
To replace Casemiro.
Replace.
Because I don't know about you guys, right? I'm gonna be real, yeah. I really like Casemiro.
Yeah, because you're an Arsenal fan.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Because he's been pants.
No, man. Like, okay, he's not been great for Man United, and I'm with that. But I think because he's in the pit of fire, as opposed to, in Madrid he was in a well-oiled machine. Even if it was an old machine at some stage, right? When it's Kroos and Modric and whatever else.
He's committed haram.
I'm surprised by that.
He was signed at 29 years old, and he's playing. Yeah, that's not even a question. I
love Partey to bits. No, I love Partey to bits. I love Partey to bits, but
it's not a question.
It's not Partey did nothing for us last season.
Give me 5 memorable Casemiro performances.
You can only do that in the first season, not last season.
No, listen, there aren't 5. However, I genuinely think because he's in the basket case that is Man United, not because I don't think he's still got the talent in there.
That's too easy.
Sure, he's old, and sure he's not got the legs. Sure, he's probably not got the thing about him. But
the issue is he's not even old.
The legs are gone. The legs are gone.
Issue is he's 32. Modric is 39. This is my issue. My issue isn't that he's not old. He's only about 29.
I think there's a better player there, man.
This is where I always expect that where the legs are gone, the brain is active. And I'm, bruv,
man, searching for the brain. Pause. Like you're asking questions. Like
where? I've seen him do things, and I'm like, nah, man, he's better than this, man. I just thinking ahead. Literally, Champions League football 2 seasons ago. 2 seasons ago, he just arrived.
But the thing is, like, do you not think Maino and Casemiro that can be something? together.
On paper, but
I still think Casemiro is top quality.
I think his range of passing at times has been world class for us. Do you know what I mean? I just think that as a defensive midfielder, and when I say defensive midfielder, I mean it loosely because he was the most defensive of a midfield three.
Yeah. I don't think he's directly a defensive midfielder.
No, he's not Makelele. I'm just saying that to be the most dribbled pass player in the Premier League is scary stuff.
It's scary, but then when I ask you who were his tag team, who was his teammates?
No. I always told Robin, there's loads of victims and criminal hybrids in our team. They're victims of Ten Hag. Again, a manager I don't trust. They're victims of like a very loose, not tight-knit group in midfield. Like everyone seems to be either joining a press or like sitting back with a back four. And there were games where nobody knew what they were doing in different parts of the game. I watched the Wolves game, which I still wake up at night in cold sweats of that first game of the season.
The home or the way? Oh, the home one.
Okay. You know exactly the game. I
was going to say the away one wasn't that much better either.
The first game of the season, I was like, this can't be how we're starting the season. This cannot be how we're starting it. So again, I'm worried because our midfield has
not been addressed.
It's not been addressed since Michael Carrick, and I'm just like, guys, we need a 6.
Honestly, yeah, I'll send Robert this year. I feel like it's a rinse and repeat because first of all, you've not been backed by the club. They've only given you the extension. You already negotiated, so you're on a year. So you
what are you talking about?
You know how he had these options?
United. Oh yeah.
You know his option.
Whose option has been triggered?
Ten Hag's. Yeah, so it's just an
yeah. Sorry.
You know what I mean? He's not got that certainty like, I got 2 more, I got another year. It's just this one. The minute it starts going wrong, mate, Christmas, you're out the door, mate.
We know that's why they've recruited Van Nistelrooy, right? We are aware of this.
Oh, we all agree.
But you see, my thing is, if he gets sacked in January, December, why did you extend?
Because they couldn't find anyone.
And that is cap.
No?
Why did people keep saying Tuchel rejected? Why did he reject? Like, why is asking that question? Because if you keep Ten Hag and then sack him to bring in Van Nistelrooy, what are Van Nistelrooy's credentials?
Oh, there are none.
Like,
this is
here at PSV. Does that mean you're ready to take over this job?
By the way, so Van Nistelrooy is Solskjaer 2.0. That's the premise here. That's the premise here.
That's scary, man.
Hence the rinse and repeat. Now, listen, you're under new ownership, yeah, of some extent. So maybe it won't be the exact same way. But the
Chido
the
Obi
fabric
spoke to Van Nistelrooy.
You were saying to me, yeah.
Chido Obi spoke to Van Nistelrooy because they wanted someone to replace the narrative is that they wanted someone to replace McLaren as the person who is more a like player liaison. Fans plays more because Ten Hag is quite what's the word? He's quite standoffish. He seems like a very cerebral man. Like everything is like he thinks detail all day long, but he doesn't necessarily have like. If you've watched like Oppenheimer, you know exactly the type of character I'm talking about. Very flexible, but they don't have really good social skills. So that's why him and Rashford wouldn't always see eye to eye. He's super disciplined. Everything is about like principles. And in theory, I don't even mind that.
Yeah.
Because these players are overpaid and overrated. So I don't even mind a man being like stern and but you also have like we're human beings, isn't it? You need to be able to be relational to some degree. And I think that he lacks that. So the narrative is that when Steve McLaren was to go, Nistelrooy is like, oh, I've been a player, played at the highest level. So you come in and you help me communicate certain ideologies and things to players. So if they're saying that's the reason they're giving him the job, I guess it could work in theory if he's this good of a manager. But at the same time, like I'm flipping 5 years behind Arsenal. Like that annoys me. Well,
Yeah.
I'm 10 years behind City. I want someone that can help me see a future that's realistic, not just a name that man used to have on the Vodafone kit. Like, I need more, more than that.
Side note, yeah. What the hell is going on in Jamaica, blood? Flipping heck, blood. Track and
For
field.
them to give him a job.
Track and field's having a smelly year. And now you've gone and hired Steve Oh, God.
Man are winning heats and they think, yeah, this is it. It's the gold. Nah, cuz it's not even the gold. Like, they're getting squashed at their sport. You know them ones.
Right, bro.
Yeah.
Jamaica's not had a great year. Let's put it that way. It's not had a great year.
Man.
Yeah, and what was it? The independence was not that long ago, was it?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
It was recent, right?
Yeah.
What was Northwest saying? Was it popping?
I mean, when we're indoors, isn't it? So there's no you don't even see anything happen. It would
but indoors, you can still hear a whistle. You know what I'm saying? You can hear something. You can smell the reefer. You know them way there, like.
I ain't heard reefer in years.
So Miranda said here that the Olympics has been a farce. Paris 2024 has been a farce.
There's been some funny moments, and we will get to them later.
Tell you what, actually, yeah, we'll leave it for not that guy because there's
not like that's where we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Get out of it. All right, cool. Let's get into this anyway, right? So we've spoken about the shenanigans that have gone over the summer. We're gonna do our top 4 predictions, people. Okay, we're gonna do our top 4 predictions. Basically, you know how it goes. Okay, we talk about what we think is gonna happen. Top 4 prediction, champion, bottom 3, first manager to get sacked, one to watch. All those sorts of things there. So I'm going to start off with you guys, okay? David, we're going to go David, Robinho, and Ernest, and then myself. I want to get your top 4 predictions. We're going to go 4th place, 3rd, 2nd, and then tell me who your champion is. Like we do every season.
4th, I'm going to go with... who am I going to put 4th?
There's 10 teams going for 4th places.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Listen, there's 10 teams going for 4th place.
I would say I'll go with Villa just because Emery and they got a striker, Ollie Watkins.
Okay.
I think they'll have the firepower to get 4th. 3rd, I'll go Liverpool. 2nd, City. And I think it will be our year. I don't think it's going to be a 5 point. I think it'll be close.
You don't need it to be.
No, but I say it's going to be close.
No, listen, you see when you lift the league title, yeah?
Yeah.
You don't care how
damn.
I am king. Nobody.
I think
for 9 months, nobody can chat to me.
Arsenal just because I feel, depending on what City do, I think they've lost. Losing Alvarez is that's a couple goals there still, and Arsenal. Martinelli had the off year. I expect him to pick up. I expect him to
the
pick
fake
up.
Brazilian.
Whoa! Hang on, stop. Pause right there, David. The fake Brazilian.
Hold on.
We're just calling him Martin, no Ellie.
Wait. You know when Martinelli plays football?
Say that again.
Have you seen the way Martinelli plays football? Like what?
He's dribbling.
No. Before you come for Martinelli, I want you to address the Brazilian national team since 2006. Before we talk about Martinelli.
Hold on.
You call him fake. He plays like the Brazilians.
Nah, man. Nah.
Have you seen Brazil for the last 10 years?
But we're not doing that.
20 years.
We're not doing that.
Ronaldinho call it a farce.
Ronaldinho called it a
but we're not. No, but we're not deflecting though.
No, it's a deflection thing. It's a Frank Lampard thing.
No, but
It's a Frank
why
Lampard
do I talk about the Brazilian national squad? That's like me talking about flipping
because
Cameroon when we talk about Onana. Like, what's going on here? Like,
because you said Martinelli is a fake Brazilian. Now the Brazil I've come accustomed to.
He's a fake Brazilian.
Assad says, big up Assad. He says, "Thank you, Ernest. Been telling man about this Fartinelli,
bro.
Arsenal fans finally waking up, guys.
Listen,
let him have one bad year.
Nah, man.
Let him have one bad year.
By the way he plays football,
he joined in 2020, in 2019 even. Let him have one bad year.
I won't lie, bro. There's no techers still, but he needs to work.
You see, Peter,
at your peril.
Analyze. No. Yeah, the techers ain't there, bro.
At your peril.
He's got the pace, he's got the speed. Yeah, I hear that, but man,
Peter was the one telling us about Darwin Núñez with Adrian 2 years ago. Hey, don't worry.
I hear that.
Hey, Adrian. Hey, Adrian, when the stocks go up, they can't buy, you know.
But anyway, let me finish off my thing. Let me finish off my prediction. Arsenal just because I expect Jesus to be better and Martinelli.
You did? Huh?
We need the goals, Brad.
Did you see him?
I don't know about that one.
I said I expect them to be better.
Love that. Yes, David. You're predicting Arsenal to be your champion.
Yeah.
Guys, you heard it here first. Mm-hmm. Miraz asking, are you back in the Champions Elect?
I'm not, fam. You keep your hashtag, bro. Leave me alone, bro.
You keep your hashtag.
Keep your hashtag there, bro. Don't bring me in, man.
All right, Rubinho, talk to me, man. Top four, and your champion, please.
So, I think it's as much as a few teams underneath have impressed with their signings. I think it's going to be quite bog standard this year. I don't know why. I think it will be fourth, Manchester United. I think we can do that. I don't think fourth is a hard achievement this year. Third is Liverpool, but I'm putting that as a question mark because I just don't know what Liverpool are on, if that makes sense.
Slot ball, bro. Slot ball.
Yes, I don't know what slot ball is, so I just need to see it.
I'm not gonna lie. Preseason has shown me something. It showed me something. It's gonna be good, but preseason has shown me something.
Second, I think the reign of City ends, and I do. And something tells me that we're gonna have a happy Peter this year.
Oh my!
But he's happy every year.
Oh
no, but I think,
he's happy every year.
It means elated,
and then the reality sets in.
The reality hits him. But elated. I don't know. It's just I don't know what City are on. Like the last year, like they just go over the line with some questionable decisions, and I think the transfer window for them this year has also been questioning. So I'm just like, you can never count them out, but I don't have the belief. Maybe after 2 games, I'll be like, nah, what am I talking about? This is Man City.
When they back this, everyone's going to come on.
Yeah.
Can I just say, Robinho's gone with the exact same top 4 he went with last year. Do you remember it was Bedlam when he predicted Arsenal to win the league last year? Bedlam. And he's gone with the exact same top 4 again. Wow. I am shocked. Miraz asking, are you back in the Champions Elect?
Listen, I don't give a damn about Arsenal. I don't like y'all. You man annoy me. You man annoy me. But your team's good. I can't lie. So there you go.
Guys, in the chat, make sure you let us know your top 4 prediction. In the meantime, Ernest, talk to us. What is your top 4?
I'm going with the best teams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that when you look at Spurs, Villa, Newcastle, Chelsea, United,
yeah, the ones that fight for Europe.
Yeah, the ones that are fighting for 4th place. I still think Villa's team is the best.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll take Villa's midfield. I'll take their attack.
Yeah.
I'll take Watkins. I wouldn't say the attack. I'll take Watkins.
I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah. I think the way Villa attack is scary. I'm not gonna lie. you know what I mean? Like it's not like who's the missing link now? Abu Dhabi. Do you know what I mean? That's all that's missing from them. They still got Duran, they still got Watkins, they still got Bailey. Do you know what I mean? And they've added one guy from Northwest, Jaden Philogene.
Hey,
you know, comes to my barbershop.
Oh, not West. Let's go.
And I didn't even know until like the week he signed. I was like, what? Anyway. So I think Villa's team is still the best out of Newcastle. Newcastle play thug football. You know how I feel about them. Bone thugs.
Yeah. They are thugs.
It's not good football.
It's not. It's really not.
It's not good football.
Yeah,
and then I'll take Isak any day. So
all day long. I think the third best team in the league is Liverpool. And I think with Arsenal, the reason I'll never put them first is because they don't show me. So Arsenal's like England, until I see it, I don't believe it. So,
you gotta show me.
For me, it's like City have won 4 in a row. I don't want them to win 5, but I don't want them to not win 5 because of Arsenal. So I'm putting City number 1 because I'm like, you show me the most. And I think the last time City didn't win the league, they had a bad year with injuries.
They drew with us and only got 4th because of goal difference. That was why.
Yeah. Or an injury, I think it was. It was Laporte that got injured and messed up their season. And the gap was crazy. 99 points, 81. It was mad. So Arsenal, for me, I think, defensively, Oh, sorry, Murad. I'm sorry.
Why did you say Abu Dhabi? You meant Musa, didn't you? When you were talking Villa.
Oh, yeah.
When you were talking Villa, I'm guessing you meant Musa.
Yeah, Musa Diaby. Yeah. So yeah.
But Murad's asking this question as well, by the way, Ernest, in what you're referring to with Villa.
Have you seen their midfield squads?
Yeah, they got bad. Like I said,
I won't lie. I've not considered this season. Ooh, you're gonna get some games where Champions League is Wednesday.
Kick your ass.
Wednesday.
And Champions League's now Thursday nights too.
Yeah. I forgot to consider.
Oh yeah, of course it's Thursdays as well, isn't it?
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I think the only reason why this year having Europe can hurt you is because we're playing too many games in general.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's the only reason why. Because no more time. I think a bigger question is Newcastle going to get far in the League Cup? Is Villa going to get far in the League Cup? Are these teams going to get? Because if you're only playing Europe in the Prem until January, it doesn't really hurt you like that, you know.
But now there's no European break because there's now European games in January.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
For me,
it's just you got to consider it, innit? Like you're going from, I don't know who's the furthest team you can get in Europe, and then on Saturday you got to go away to Newcastle. Like it's
you know what, Mirad, you make a good point. I think the fact that Villa are new to this can definitely be a factor. But again, can the other teams capitalize?
Yeah, and that's the question. And because it's a league format, every game counts. Like, okay, it's not like I can finish here and I can
What is the maximum points you can get to be safe and not have to do the playoff?
You have to finish 8th. The top 8.
Top 8 immediately.
How many W's is that?
So if you've
you got 8 games. You got 8 games now.
Is it 8 games?
I think it's 8. It's not 10.
I think you're right. Yeah, I think it's 8. Yeah.
Because there's an extra group.
So win 5, draw 1. You're going to be in the top 8.
And when does the group stage end?
January,
like mid-January.
Yeah. There's no more break
through the new year.
Yeah.
Plus
legit.
FA Cup.
Plus FA Cup.
Yeah.
And then you could be in the semi of the Carabao Cup in January. 2 legs.
And then if you finish 9 to 16, but 9 to 16, same with the Europa League, then you've got the playoff game if you finish in those positions.
So we could be ending the season in like mid-June.
No, the season will end
the same.
The irony
there's just more games.
The season finishes literally bang on time.
So there's no winter breaks, not just for us, but for the leagues or
everyone.
Everyone. And then next year is also the new FIFA Club World Cup. So if you're in that, guess what? you've now got a summer as well. So
the thing is, domestic leagues. This is where other countries are smarter because domestic leagues like
they have winter breaks.
Germany, Italy, I think Spain, they will have proper seasoned winter breaks.
No games during Christmas or New Year's.
No games, blood. You know them ones. The final of the Champions League this year is earlier than last season.
Wow.
Now, because of the FIFA Club World Cup.
I'm being cheeky. I'm being cheeky here. It's the 31st of May, whereas last year's final was the 1st of June. But you get my point. After a Euros and an Olympics.
Yeah.
We're playing too much football.
Yeah,
I've been screaming this for ages.
When Varane said it and people were saying he's complaining, I'm like, guys,
no.
They are literally assets by which we enjoy the game.
Bro, I watched the game yesterday at the Emirates where Saka started.
I don't know what's going on there.
Saka started, right? Man's got the apple. Unbelievable scenes, Jeff. I watched the game, bro, where Saka started. And I was thinking, he played a final in Berlin. Where are we? 12th of August. Less than a month ago.
Yeah.
So what he hasn't had a break.
Nope.
He hasn't had a break. And these players, like, if I'm honest, if I was the manager, shout out to me. If I'm the manager, like Saka and them man Havertz, whoever played, right, and went further, like knockout stages, you're not playing a game till September. Go and sleep.
Yeah.
Rest, recuperate. Because babies, do whatever.
We are going to need you. Yeah.
Because I'll tell you something.
And this is why I keep Peter. This is why I'm asking for a right winger, bro. If you think you're gonna play Saka all these games, blood, you're tapped, bro. You're tapped.
This is why, like, the only red card of Arteta to me is his squad utility is poor. Like, it's not good.
You know what his rebuttal to that is, though?
What?
If you are an elite player, you play 60 games a year.
Literally what he said. Okay. And then when the guy is unavailable because of injury,
and you lose the league,
then he's not good enough. Because the point when he was addressed this question, he was addressed it in a press conference where he actually like switched at one point, and he says Karim Benzema, 30 whatever years of age he was, played 60 games, year in year out. He says that's the best. He says he said Arsenal Madrid, yeah. He said Arsenal Madrid. Who did he say? Arsenal Madrid, and he mentioned another club. He said these guys play 60 games a year.
That's a lie.
No
complaints. You think some Madrid players are playing those DB games in the Copa del Rey? I'm not hearing that.
Modric is playing Osasuna away, blood, yeah? In the 4th round of the Copa del Rey, blood. Don't let them lie.
You know that. You know that, Pete.
Only because the league, bro, where teams lay down, bro.
That's the thing as well, though. They lay down still. Okay. Ernest, so your number one champion is Manchester City?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. AD has put in the chat. He thinks Newcastle United will finish 4th. He says here strong squad and kept their big hitters, Isak and Gordon. I'd hold fire. I've heard Gordon's been linked with one of your boys there, actually. Worries about Botman's ACL, but Kelly, I don't know. Kelly should be good cover. Who's Kelly? Whether he meant Miley, but Miley's a midfielder. If they're able to go for a proper right winger to replace Almiron, they'll be up there again. He's gone with Newcastle United 4th place. He's gone 3rd place. He's gone Liverpool. Unrealistic to expect Slot to come in and challenge right off the bat. Just want to see him to be able to implement his style and develop players. That's fair enough, probably. 2nd place, he's gone for Manchester City. He says he doubts Pep. He says doubt Pep at your own peril, but I think it's Arsenal's year. And therefore he goes champions. He goes Arsenal. I think it might be time. Looking almost impregnable. Interesting at the back.
Yeah. Your defense is scaring me. I'm not going to lie.
He's saying Moreno will add even more steel. I think you need one more pacey option in the front line as well, and it's good to go. AD,
I I think your number 9 is where I'm like,
Still,
I personally,
we score 80 goals a year.
I think Arsenal.
Yeah, but not because you're number 9.
Does that matter
in
though?
Jesus? It doesn't. It doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things.
The 9 matters. The 9 impacts the 8 goals you score in a season, right? But if you score 80 goals a season, like Arsenal haven't lost a league or been out of the top 4 because of a goal scoring, because of our goals.
But I just feel like if you want to be comfy and say let's go, get a 9. That's my opinion.
Ernest, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that like if Martinelli does his job last year, Arsenal win the league.
I think so.
Because Trossard and Havertz got 12 each, and Saka got 15, 16.
See, your Martinelli thing, I'd even go as far as to say maybe Jesus. Because Jesus didn't turn up last year.
He needs to do his job.
So Jesus
but he's not good enough.
And that's why I said Arsenal get a 9. Get a 9.
Jesus and Martinelli did not have the season. Were off last season. We need them both to arrive this season, no doubt. To have the season they had 2 seasons ago, basically. And yeah, I think Ernest is right. We're cooking. My top 4 prediction: Aston Villa 4th. Because, and I'll tell you why. Ernest made some great points about the actual team. I didn't even think about that. I'll be honest with you. I didn't actually think about all the players they've got. The caliber of player they've got. Douglas Luiz going is a bit of a sour one for them, but they've kept a lot of their players. They've still got Ollie Watkins. But guys, the number 1 reason I have got them in the top 4 is their manager.
Right.
Unai Emery, okay, seasoned, well seasoned,
5-star general.
Okay, and when I look at because Newcastle, I was toying between Newcastle and Villa, and the thing that did it for me was purely the manager, because Newcastle can challenge that top 4. We all agree there. I'm sure we all agree that Newcastle will have something to say. And there's about 80 men trying to fight for that top 4. So United will be in that conversation. Chelsea will be in that conversation. Tottenham will probably be in that conversation, right?
There's like 6 teams.
Yeah, but then I look at when you look at all of those 6 teams, the sore thumb or the thorn in the side that sticks out very clearly to me is Unai Emery in and amongst the pack. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm sorry. He knows how to coach a game. And people say, you know what? How will they deal with the European football? Guys, they had a harder task last season, playing Thursday, Sunday, literally every week.
People need to go back and watch his Sevilla side that beat us and Arsenal in
100%.
Europe. Bro, honestly, the guy was it Arbeloa? Like, nah.
Villarreal, yeah. Bro, he had players up front that didn't score more than 10 goals a season.
Bro, he was moving mad.
And he won trophies.
He was moving absolutely mad.
He's got a much better side now. I believe in Unai Emery, if I'm honest. And yeah, I just think Unai Emery is serious, man. He knows what he's doing. And Villa he's almost making Villa the Sevilla type in England. Yeah. Where it's sufficient enough to do what it needs to do and get where it needs to go. I think there'll be, if they get out of the group stage of the Champions League, hats off. I don't think they will necessarily. And I think that Aston Villa's ambition has always been Champions League, especially from the owner and CEO. The way it was,
I want to go to a Villa game,
Huh?
I want to go to a Villa game. They might box someone like Barca.
I'm at Villa away this in about a couple of weeks' time. Hey. We owe them. We need to pump them up, bro. We friggin' owe them. But yeah, I just believe in Unai Emery and Villa. 3rd place, I'm going Liverpool. Arne Slot, he's got a good side. I saw a formation of Liverpool's the other day. I think it might have been against Arsenal even. And I thought, Liverpool's team's not bad. It's actually not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
And I thought, okay, Liverpool will be here, thereabouts, right? Arne Slot as well, by the way, has impressed me in pre-season, if I'm honest. And he's an honest manager himself. He's somebody who doesn't seem to be...
He's not sure.
he takes no crap. You know, he's a bit more Van Gaal than he is, let's say, Klopp. Which may bode, or maybe it might bode or bode not well for them. I don't know. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I think, I genuinely think Arne Slot's got a decent team. They'll be there thereabouts. They'll knock on the door for the title, but then I think they'll fade away like they did last year, basically. But I will say this though, I think people have slept on what Klopp is and what he's done for Liverpool. As much as Arne Slot's got,
I think it's gonna have a big impact. That's why I'm just like, I don't know about Liverpool. I'm not saying they're bad. I just don't know.
Yeah, it's an interesting team to watch next season. Second place, I'm going to go for Pep Guardiola's Man City. Because honestly, I have to. Do you know them ones? Like, okay, if Arsenal are not going to do it now, then when? But then
after you go.
No, we can't wait that long. You guys will be back.
No,
Liverpool will be there.
And then you don't like the answer.
I can't lie. This is Arsenal's last chance. This is your last chance.
Steady.
Why do people talk like this?
It's not last chance.
Why do you feel like football started and ends with Pep? Brother,
it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Go.
No, he's going to go. Okay, a couple of things, guys. Guardiola's not going for the next 2 or 3 seasons, right? Let's park that.
I think he's got 1 season left.
He's got a contract till 2026. He ain't going nowhere.
I suppose this is his last season.
No,
this is last year, mate.
No, it's not.
His last year.
Bro. Pep Guardiola, he will sign a new deal then. Okay? Because City will not be ludicrous to not give him a new deal.
115 charges court case starts this year.
It starts this month. Next month, actually. Right? Yeah, no, this is Pep's last year.
Man, City beat these charges. What the flip?
In November of the 2022-2023 treble campaign, Guardiola agreed to remain until June 2025.
Yeah, it's his last season.
Okay, fine. He will sign a new deal. Okay, he will sign a new deal. I'm not. Listen, whether Guardiola is there or not is not my concern as such.
Because
no, it's not my concern.
I can't lie to you. Once Pep is gone, this Premier League is open.
Because but as an Arsenal fan, Robinho, as an Arsenal fan, I cannot sit here. I can't sit here waiting for Pep to leave.
No,
that's how it works.
No. Do you know what? Hold on.
You got to do it now because there's people coming.
Someone needs to win the Prem whilst he's here. Klopp has done it. Arteta.
Conte done it. To be fair, Conte done it.
Yeah. Get one whilst he's here.
But yeah, no. Listen, we have to.
Leave. You can't leave and then you go and win.
David, we have to go to the Etihad and win.
Have not won the league in 21 years.
But Ernest, we're
when they win it,
the banana is ripe.
Whenever you win it, you will celebrate. You can't tell me you lot are gonna go to the Emirates a year after Pepper's gone and be gloomy because you didn't win it when he was here.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, Ernest,
mad.
That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is the avocado, the banana is ripe. Peel. It's time to get involved. Listen, Ernest, we are in our golden era. When I say God, listen, guys, you lot have not known me long enough to know Arsenal in this era.
Your golden era, man. Your golden era, you want the invincible.
Yo, Ernest.
What I'm saying is,
this is gold plated.
Ernest,
come on, Ernest. You know what I'm saying.
Ernest,
you know what I'm saying.
Let's comment, bruv. Can you read Mira's comment, bruv?
Which one?
Crazy. Not my one. Not about me. This one.
No, it's not. It will be a clean sweep for Arteta. Arsenal will catch up to United and Liverpool's record haul. Brother, we are like 8 trophies behind these, man.
Oh, so now you want to be realistic, but when he says champions elect and you don't
hang on, saying that we would be the champions this season versus winning 8 trophies in a row. Come on,
banned David from coming to the parade.
He's invited. Clean sweep.
No, Robin. They think we've forgotten, but the streets remember.
The thing is, David, Ernest, me and David are gonna take a selfie on top of the armory.
Don't
in May.
don't do the Samuel the Prophet thing and prophesy.
It's not even a Samuel the Prophet thing.
It's gonna be a parade, and David's not invited. And then when he's right 2 years in a row, now you want to do pally pally.
Me and David are taking
You go.
He said clean sweep. He said clean
sweep.
Oh
yeah, I did say clean sweep.
Don't invite Peter and them because them man are fake dons. Them man are fake dons. You know what I mean? Them man are banning you from the club. And then now that they know you're right 2 years in a row, now they want to take your chain and say, "Nah, we wore it all this time."
Hey, this guy, you're a swindler. You know that. You're a little, you know what I'm saying? Nah, get out of here.
Nonsense. Nonsense. Now, Robin, now he wants to apply logic. When we were telling him, what's his Champions Elect hashtag? He was like, you lot naff off. We are doing that.
Northwest Pete. I will never forget.
You know what? I rate Mirad more than you because Mirad's been delusional from day one. You want to apply. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, guys, the title's coming to North London and it's coming to the Arsenal FC. I predict Arsenal will win it. Huh? This guy said, "Why Army?" You know, get out of here. Right. Let me put people's comments in the chat because you lot predicted as well. I want to show some love to the prediction that you guys have put through. It was quite far up. Assad says,
"Who agrees with anybody?" So
to be fair, me and Assad got actually no, Assad's got
Assad agrees with Adrian.
Yes, Assad's got Adrian there. Yeah, Assad's with Adrian on that one.
What did Oscar say?
Oscar didn't give me his predictions, you know. Howl stink. Stink.
Yeah, that's going to be in that relegation, bro.
He's so vexed with his own club. He can't even give us his predictions. Let me find out where else. Mirad as well put something in there. Arsenal first, Liverpool second, City third. Tottenham.
Guys, breaking news. Hearing into Man City's 115 alleged breaches to start next month. According to the Swedish Ramble, hearing this in the City case has been moved forward. Decision on whether to relegate City will come in January.
You can't do that.
First of all,
did you say
Swedish
115 charges?
Yeah, no, so there's a guy, you know, Martin Ziegler.
So there's a Swiss Ramble and a Swedish Ramble.
Yeah,
there's two.
The
Swedish Ramble,
like really good financial.
Swedish is the fake guy, bro. Swiss is the real Don.
No, the Swedish man. He's on it. Is he on it?
Is he actually on it?
Yeah, he's actually on it.
Swedish Ramble. Let me have a look.
The thing is, when he tweets, he writes books on like what things mean. He's a United fan, but yeah, he's actually on it.
I don't know. They won't relegate City, bro.
115 charges. What else can you do?
They ain't got the balls.
They're not going to do it, bro.
But you know what?
That hurts the brand, bro.
As much as they don't have,
I don't think it hurts the brand. There's one thing I've learned in this football. The brand takes decades.
City in the Championship is a farce. This City, are you mad?
No, but
that's why Pep will leave.
They don't have balls. Yeah, they have to do something. Like 100 charges means you have to punish them in some capacity.
£10 million.
That's
fine.
But then that's a farce because
charging me £5.
Because
that's what UEFA gave them.
Then Everton and Nottingham Forest and these man.
Everton have something else this season, innit?
Yeah, they do.
Another charge.
They do.
Everton haven't got an owner.
Mate, that's a farcical in itself, mate, over there.
That's why they're trying
to. That's why I'm going to come and tell you.
For
Peter,
75 million.
Peter, that's why I'm going to. I don't know if I said this before, but hey, we dodged a bullet, bruv. We dodged a bullet, bro.
No, the bullet is so big, rude boy.
Remember them times when I was calling for Usmanov and all them?
We called upon his name.
Oh my gosh. And Mashuri is a fast blood. Oh my
Mashuri, guys, full disclosure, Mashuri is Usmanov's driver.
I thought he was like his accountant or something.
Oh no.
Driver.
Oh, no.
I said he's Frank Lucas, you know.
When let's put it this way. I'll put it full disclosure. When he was at the Arsenal, Usmanov, Mashuri drove him into the games.
Wow.
We dodged a bullet, bro.
No, the bullet was dodged.
Hey.
You know them. Oh my God. No, you lot don't understand.
My God. No, I understand. Everton are beginning to understand the bullet we dodged.
No, we understand. I'm saying it would have been a full Chelsea thing for us back then.
My days, blood.
Seize and assist, blood. Top scorer in the Premier League. Is it worth?
This is going, bro.
Is it worth?
It's going to. It's not
We
worth.
did this last year.
The Norwegian, bro.
He has to have a crazy injury.
Is it Erling Braut Haaland?
Yeah.
Erling Braut.
But he's had the summer off.
He's had the summer.
No. Stop talking, man. Stop talking.
I think the question here should be
the batteries are recharged.
How many
goals?
goals
are recharged.
The question is how many goals should he get? That's the question. Who's the closest? How many goals will he get this season in the Premier League?
Bro, they said on the pre-match of the Community Shield, he scored 90 goals in 92 starts for City. Do you know how crazy that is? He's the greatest striker the Premier League has ever seen.
The guy done
100 goals. Yeah,
he done 36 1 year and then 26.
What do we think of this though? Does Isak have a sniff?
Isak needs to be able to walk like Michael Jackson in order to not get injured first. Then scoring goals.
I can't lie, he needs to leave Newcastle, if anything.
It needs to come to the us.
Newcastle player, I'll take you.
Mirad, you're moving mad, bro.
What's Mirad's head?
He's moving mad, bro.
Assad says Isak's the best player in the Premier League. Peter, Ipswich at home.
No, he's not.
He's not. But Ipswich at home, he's bagging at least 4. That I can hear. I can hear that one.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. On an ex-Man United thing, I really want McKenna to cook, you know.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
I really want him to cook, man. But I don't know. I think the Prem is a step above.
Question, guys. Let's do this. How many goals will Haaland score? I think that's the best way to do this question.
I think he scores 27 minimum.
27 in the Premier League, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think between 25-30, mate.
25-30.
Above 30.
Above 30.
Do you know why? Because when we get onto it, the bottom 3, these bottom 3s this season,
he's going to eat.
Huh? Are they worse than last year's?
The bottom 3 this year.
I feel like the bottom half of the table.
No, I don't think you understand what we had. No, guys, you don't know what we had last year.
No, Burnley were awful.
Last year was one of the worst bottom 3s we've had in Premier League history.
Burnley, Luton, and who was the other one?
Burnley,
Sheffield United.
Yeah.
That was shocking.
It was terrible. Sheffield United is conceded over 100 Premier League goals.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Lee West.
League One
Wes. Guys, I swear West Ham bought him, by the way.
If they bought it, seriously, West
Ham have done well in the transfer window, in my opinion.
They bought West Foderingham. Have they done well?
They
bought Fulkrug as well. So yeah, that's a good signing.
It's not a good signing. It's not a good signing.
You don't think so?
It's a typical West Ham number 9 signing. Robin, wake up and smell the frigging coffee. That is a classic West Ham number 9.
German Antonio, just to follow behind them. Carlton Cole.
How much did they pay for Max Kilman? They bought Kilman from Wolves.
40.
How much did they pay for him?
40, I think it was.
You know, like that's a West Ham signing from, like, you know, when you read the word and it says like the Dead Sea Scrolls, the Septuagint. That's literally the old days. Like that's
outrageous.
Scrolls.
Dead Sea Scrolls. Nah, gal.
I thought they've had a good signing. But hey,
who's your bottom 3, guys? Let's start with you, David. What's the bottom 3?
Who came up?
I know exactly who my bottom 3 are.
I think this year is the year Everton go down, mate.
Huh!
They've been teetering.
We're not doing it again, are we? Everton,
I think Leicester. And who's the other team that come up?
Ipswich Town.
Ipswich.
And who came out by the playoff?
Southampton.
Yeah.
Oh, Southampton are going down.
Yeah, Southampton
are going down.
I think one of the championship teams will stay up.
I think it'll be Ipswich. In my
I think it'll be Ipswich. I think Everton, Leicester City, Southampton go down.
Say that again.
Everton.
Yeah.
Southampton.
Yeah.
Who was the other one? Leicester.
Wow, Ipswich stay up.
Yeah. One of them will stay up.
Interesting. AD's put Ipswich to go down. Back-to-back promotions from League One. Always going to be tough ask. Sheffield United managed to do something similar to stay up. So we'll see. McKenna's a good young coach, and keeping Hutchinson, Omari Hutchinson, who was central to them last season, was key. He then, on a side note, mentioned Burnley struggled last season because half the players that cooked in the Championship, i.e. Maddison and Teller, left. Southampton is his next team to go down. Squad simply isn't equipped for the Prem. I thought they were assembling a core of youngsters who would grow. Livramento, Lavia, Bella, Kotchap, and Sulemena in the Championship, but it disappeared. Lallana, bloody hell, he's back there. Lallana alone, I kind of understand as a player, almost a player coach, but then the players like Charlie Taylor, very underwhelming. Nowhere near enough in goals in that front either. I think they lost their striker as well, didn't they? Also, their style of play is very expansive, struggled at the start of last season and may hold a few beatings in the Prem. His final one was Leicester City. Underwhelming squad. So basically, he's got the new three going down. Leicester City, underwhelming squad, lost their manager and best player in Dewsbury Hall. Vardy's age, so where's the goals going to come from their side? They also have a pending points deduction. Last but not least, Wesley Farce. Wesley Farce at centre back. Oh, he means face. Awful defender, pony and trap, piece of garbage. He wrote this in text, guys. Yeah.
Is that how long his prediction was, bro?
He did them all, didn't he?
Okay.
He said, honourable mention, Fulham need to get their act together. Paulina, most tackles and interceptions in the last 2 seasons. Massive blow. Not to mention tossing at centre-half because he's gone as well. Still worried about Mitrovic's lack of goals. Muniz was hot last year, but still unknown entity. If they do stay up, they need a fit Emil Smith-Rowe. Good grief. Robinho, what's your bottom 3?
My bottom 3, absolute bottom. Southampton. They're not ready. They're not ready.
I said they're not ready.
they're not ready. 19th, because I don't think they're the same Leicester City as before. And it is also pending points deduction. I think it will be them. And in 18th, it was a toss-up, because I just didn't know if they're going to drop that many points from last season or not. But my 3rd is a Nottingham Forest.
Wow.
Nottingham Forest.
They're 18th.
Because somehow, some way, Everton, as much as I want them to go down, and I think they should go down, I don't think they're that bad. There are worse teams than Everton still in this Premier League.
Yeah, Everton by default escape murder because everyone's worse than them.
But I will say this, guys, watch out for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Watch out for them.
Yeah, they're prime, yeah.
Because they are prime and they are ready.
That's prime.
I said they are prime.
We said this last year. People predicted them to go down last year. And
the thing is, the loss of Neto is a big deal.
And Kilman, their captain.
Deal. Yeah.
Kilman's their freaking captain.
So I was like, ooh.
And it's one of those ones that when you don't adequately replace, and you're just like, boy, it's a bit. Yeah, anyway, I already said my 3, so that's why I'll stand on business, but I said mine. So
Robinho said his. Ernest, what are you saying? Bottom 3.
18th, Nottingham Forest. 19th, Southampton. 20th, Leicester.
People are keeping Ipswich up.
Yeah, I think they're not a bad team.
Yeah, one of the teams that have been teetering around that 15th established, one of them is going down. It's just someone has to go down, but you can't keep getting away with nonsense, bro.
Said you can't keep getting away with nonsense.
I keep saying that the Premier League needs to go to 18 teams. It does.
You said this for a while.
I've been saying this for a while. It needs to go to 18 teams.
Why?
Relegate. Oh, this is too much.
There's a shower of absolute
There's a shower of crap down there.
I have to
It
agree
stinks
with Robert.
down there.
There's a shower of absolute garbage in this league. It must be said.
But why was Sheffield United in the league last year, bro?
Listen, why were they here?
Pump left, right, centre, bro.
There being less games in the Prem and the title race being decided earlier would be definitely fun. Yeah, I see it.
My bottom three guys next season, I think Ipswich Town will finish bottom. I don't believe in them. AD mentioned something that was interesting.
Believe in McKenna.
I just don't believe you can't have League One players in the Premier League. Let's have some frigging respect. Let's actually have some respect here. Okay? Because if you know, can I be honest with you? Everton lost like 30 points last season and stayed up above Luton Town. Luton Town thought they could bring their League One guys. They're non-league guys. They thought they could bring their non-league guys to the Premier League.
They bought Ross Barkley.
He's at Villa now. So he got his move. You know what I mean? Back to Villa. Yeah, I mean, Sheffield United had the same thing. Listen, Ipswich Town can't come with League One talent. It can't. They can't bring it to the Premier League. You have to have some level of respect.
There was one Ipswich guy that popped up on my timeline, and he said, "This team makes Europe." I said, "Okay." "Okay." I will bookmark that, and we'll come back to it.
I think Southampton will be 19th because I just think the quality isn't there. But the manager apparently is really good. And I remember actually, who mentioned that Southampton struggled at the start of last season? Someone just said it now.
Maybe Adrian.
I think it was Adrian. I don't know if I agree with it too tough because I remember watching Southampton at the beginning of last season, and I said, guys, they're too good for the Championship. This team is frigging cooking. And they went through the Championship is a peak and trough type of league. You can be red hot and win 16 in a row, and then that same team will lose 16 in a row. It's a horrible, volatile league. So there's a part of me where I'm like, you know what, Southampton could stay up, but then I think the quality is too much. So they will just about survive. I think. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, Forest will stay up.
Who turns up, man?
Forest will stay up. And the team who I think needs to go down? Because I'm actually done with them now. I'm done with them being the Premier League darlings for a little while. People were talking about them, lapping them up. You know what I'm saying? You guys should know where I'm heading with this. Brentford, get the hell out of this freaking league.
Nah.
They teetered. Guys, they teetered around.
They won't go down, man.
They teetered around.
They finished.
I hear it, but I don't think they're going down.
No, it was comfortable at the end, but yeah.
They were there, bro.
It's like they ended up on 39. It's just the bottom three were just shocking, innit?
They ended up on what? 39 points?
Yeah.
39 points. Yeah.
The bottom Luton hit 26.
So Luton.
I was going to say, Luton didn't make 30, did they?
No, they didn't make 30. That's the thing.
26, 24, and 16.
It's the worst bottom three we've had in history, in Premier League history. It's the worst.
It's terrible.
You know when you say, you know when you say 40 and you're safe. They didn't even make 30.
Nah.
And by the way, Everton and Forest were deducted points. No, allow me. What did they finish on? What did Everton finish on?
Everton finished on 40 points.
And
not on Forest 32.
Nah, get out of here.
That's the thing. Everton won games there's a run of games that they kept winning, so that's why they managed to get up to 40. But yeah.
Listen, I get the 08 derby, I get it, but they were the worst team in Premier League history between them and Swindon Town. Between them, Swindon Town, and Sheffield United. The bottom three, bruv, these men didn't get above. What did you say? 26 points.
26 points, Luton Town.
That's less points than games. What? Nah, man. Will Arsenal break their St. Mary's curse this year? Allow me. Southampton will still somehow take points off Arsenal. Get out of here. Yeah, let's 15-16 Villa, yeah? Were they the awful? I thought, did Villa not go? I thought Villa went down.
No, it was COVID Villa that should have gone down.
No.
Yeah.
This era that Endo's talking about, Gabby Abongla, who I think was still playing.
Oh,
This era, Andy Vyman, nah, get the hell out of here. Brad Guzan in goal, no, get out.
Oh, yeah, that was an awful team. They got
awful
17, bruv.
It was an awful era. Okay,
points, blood. Oof.
Sorry, let me see. You lot did couple bottom threes. I need to run through these quickly because it's really late now. But yeah, some of you guys have put Mirad here, put Ipswich, Leicester, and Palace. So you've done two wild things, Mirad. You gave Tottenham the top 4. You put Palace in the bottom 3. Respect Oliver Glasner, mate. Respect Oliver Glasner.
yeah, Palace will be all right.
Endo says Ipswich, Southampton, and Forest. Yeah, man, that's an interesting.
Same as me. No, same as me. I didn't do Ipswich. I think Ipswich will be right.
Yeah, you did a couple. Yeah, you did. I think 2 of the 3.
I did Leicester. I said Leicester. Yeah.
Yeah. So, man, it's a lot of things. Who's the first manager to be sacked? Let's get through these as quickly as possible. AD said, although said tough this year, no outstanding candidate. I think promoted clubs, especially Ipswich, will back their guys. Although if Southampton get a string of heavy defeats, Martin, is it Ross Martin? I think his full name is, will be sacked. But you know who
is? Yeah.
But he's gone for an actual person. He thinks Ross Martin will be sacked if there's heavy defeats, but he's got an actual number 1 person, which is my number 1 candidate. Okay, he said, "I'm going." You ready for this? He's going for Eric Ten Hag.
That's where I was going. That's exactly where
I'm going. Not convinced he is Ineos's guy, and again has tons of injuries. Made some good signings, but are neglecting the elephant in the room once again: central midfield. Yeah, which you guys have discussed already in this podcast. Similar to Brendan under FSG, I think they will give it Ten Hag until October, then lower the boom and get their guy in. David and AD say Ten Hag. Go for it.
I think wait for that first. I don't know what game I can pick from last season. Wait for one of those performances to show up. All right, we'll start.
What, the Fulham at home, Bournemouth at home?
Yeah, one of them, whichever one. Wait for the first one to arrive. The agenda is gonna run for the rest of the thing.
While I thought he was a very good candidate, he's not my number 1.
Go for it, mate. By the way, I genuinely think the appointment of Ruben Nistelrooy was a warning to Ten Hag. The fact that they didn't even want Ten Hag to stay over the summer, the fact that they were looking at other guys and whatever the case may be, the fact that, did the FA Cup actually save his job? Did it really save his job? I think the first sign, as David has said, the first sign of like, this is a bad idea, they're going to pull the trigger. And it will be early doors. Your mate Ruud van Nistelrooy will be in charge in October, November, and they'll finish 7th or 6th. But it will look like a climb because Ten Hag will be at 12th, 13th. Then it will be Ruud who will get them up to like 6th, 7th. And it will look like a Solskjaer year where it was like a redemption thing. And then another Ralph Rangnick kind of era again. David, anything more to add before we move on to the other managers?
That just sounds like a waste of time.
Unfortunately, bro, like David said at the beginning of the pod, rinse and repeat. And even just the way you were talking as well, Ernest, regarding your transfers and whatnot.
I love how his emojis just come. He's not doing a thing. He got the thumbs up again. But he's not my manager. I'm looking at Southwest London or West London.
Ooh.
Hey,
I don't think Chelsea's manager is going to last long.
No, guys, we need about.
I don't think it.
Because
we need to talk about Chelsea.
Because I do not understand how fans are turning on each of their managers when the real villain is Todd Bowley. Like, I don't get it.
What because
no, real talk.
Brother, Chelsea.
I don't like, how the hell do you have 4 left backs?
He has 11 goalkeepers.
Guys, Kepa is still there.
No,
11 goalkeepers.
No, guys, and then you want a new, because me and Diallo had arguments about this. We went back and forth. He's he subscribes to the idea that Poch was never the guy. the end of season form was a false image. I said, listen, all of that could be true, yeah. But you're telling me you're gonna get a new manager who one has to do better or at least the same as Poch, keep 6 or above, yeah. You want him to get more players, which will happen and has happened, yeah. Who knew Neto was gonna be a blue in flipping April? Do you know what I mean? Now you want that guy to come from Leicester, give him a 5-year contract, and coach these guys. First of all, he has to find his best 11. This is a gym. It's David Lloyd's. There's bare man.
David Lloyd's. Oh my god.
They're doing the citrus bath. In it's full sauna settings in there.
I mentioned
hot in there.
I mentioned earlier on the pod.
You think you're hot in your yard now? It's hot in the change room at Chelsea now.
Bare body heat, like you know what I mean?
Man, I'll believe it.
The thing is, I mentioned on the pod early doors, Ernest, yeah, that Graham Potter had to have Chelsea players sitting on the floor at the team talks. That was Potter days.
Oh, guys, they under was it Lampard, Potter, or Poch? There were 41 players in their squad. Guys, where is that Andre Santos or whatever his name was?
Yeah.
The midfielder with the afro. Where's David Washington with the E instead of an A? Where is... No, guys.
Didn't they have another player called Denzel? They've had a Chokumenka. They've got Oguchoku.
Chokumenka and Oguchuku. No, guys. Malang Sarr was part of their squad recently.
Malang Sarr!
Yeah.
No, guys, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw Kepa's name, I screamed. I said, hold on. There.
Bro, I watched a video, yeah. You know Rory, the Chelsea guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was doing a video where basically Chelsea players sell or keep. Yo, these men were reeling off names, blood. I swear to you, I said, nah. When they said Kepa, I said, yo, is this Sarri's team? Where are we going?
Who is still there?
Romelu, Big Rom is still at the helm.
Lukaku played in the Euros 2 years after his affair with Inter Milan.
Mm.
He played the Euros as a Chelsea player.
Mm. Mm.
Insane.
Ernest, they signed Drewsbury Hall and Tosin Adebayo. When did Tosin get there? When did Tosin get there?
Oh no, he was their first signing.
Nah.
Adebayo was their first signing.
Wesley Fofana still plays for this football club. Datro Fofana plays for this football club.
I'm not gonna lie. I forgot about Wesley Fofana and the whole Enzo Fernandez thing. Hey guys, we have a lot to discuss, man.
We got to do a day on Chelsea. I think we need to do a podcast on Chelsea.
No, because
we need to scare.
Because I don't understand how you want. Like, what does Todd Bowley want?
That's a great question.
What do you actually want?
Great question.
What do you want?
Because are you trying to win the league in 2028? Which, if you do, kudos. Yeah, do your thing. But you guys signed Esteval as the next guy. You spent 84 million. Clearly, money's not the issue.
Pedro Neto.
No, guys, they have Noni Madueke, Cole Palmer, if you consider him a winger. What's it called? Mudryk. Raheem the Dream Sterling. No, guys.
Raheem the Dream.
Raheem the Dream.
I've just mentioned 4.
Yo, I can't lie. Is it Enzo Marasca? He has got a long day ahead of him. He's got the
so if Robinson is the first, I can see it.
Mate, that would be crazy, bro.
I looked at it.
It won't be crazy. David, it won't be crazy. It will be Chelsea. It will not be Chelsea.
Hey, you've given man a 5-year deal and you sack him, bro. Hey,
have you not seen the last few managers?
Yeah,
you got money.
How many years was Potter's deal?
I believe
it was 5 years.
Yeah,
I believe it was 7.
My gosh.
Make of that what you will.
Hey, bruv, give me that money, bruv. Come on, man.
I will fail. No problem.
Yeah.
Let me fail. Carney Chukwemeka is there. Yeah. And they want, was it Joao Felix?
Mate.
There you go.
Anyway.
Ernest, who's the first manager to get sacked, in your opinion, after all that?
Robin Lopetegui.
Again, you predicted him last year. Leave the man alone. Leave that man alone.
Hey, you know, chase him out of Stratty, bruv.
Is it more so West Ham or him?
Yeah.
Genuinely, I think he's pants.
Oh, that's a disrespect, Ernest.
I think he's pants.
That's a disrespect.
He's pants. Why is he good?
He managed Real Madrid and Spain national side.
Oh, wow.
He won the Europa League with Sevilla. Remember, he beat you in the final.
Lopetegui, no, he didn't.
Who beat you in the final?
Europa. It was Emery.
Who did Lopetegui beat in the final then? Inter.
Nobody.
Conte's Inter. That's who he beat.
What, when Big Ross
was Lukaku?
The vein, bro. The vein has got bare drugs in it at the minute in time. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let me say actually. People said. I need to get through this quickly. People said who they think is going to get sacked. Nat says, not going to lie, Eddie Howe.
Hey, I need it. I'm not going to lie. I need it.
I want him there. Stay there.
People are in this guy's bum too much.
I know. I could say stay there.
Assad says, I'm already nearly.
Hey, pause. Hey, they were screaming Maresca out in pre-season.
Yeah, they were.
Oh, no, they weren't.
No, they were. They definitely were.
Do you know how many games they won in pre-season?
How many?
0. Only one against was it Club America?
Was it like Washington, Dallas, or who were they?
That's the Seattle Sounders.
Yeah, Portland Timbers, blood. Get out of here, man. They banished my boy Trevor Chalobah, who is our best centre back. Yeah,
they are doing it.
Like
they're doing it.
The sassy. Did I hear Trevor Chalobah didn't go to the US tour?
Yeah, they said nope. You ain't getting on that plane.
What is that? What is that? Oh my god! So that's what some of the people are saying in terms of. Endo says, "I like you. I like you." I think Ange Postecoglou gets the sack. Peter, Spurs fans are already turning on him in a bit, and apparently they've been poor defensively in pre-season. Cheer up, Postecoglou. Oh, what can it be? Yeah, it's crazy. Peter, discuss West Ham's elite window, please. They mean business. Let's do that next week because we're running too late. It's 10:34 in UK time, man. We gotta move it on. Wants to watch player and team very quickly, guys. Let's go around.
Julian Timber.
Again,
I'm not gonna lie, guys. Yeah, he's going to cook this season.
Is he?
I think he's gonna outshine Calafiori. I think he's gonna outshine. I think he has a point to prove this year.
Yeah, it was a major injury. So,
who's your team if you have one?
Team to watch. West Ham.
No, but as in you think they might do good or no?
Yeah, no, I think they're gonna do good. I think they're gonna sack Lopetegui and do good.
Okay. Who would their manager be, you reckon? Just out of curiosity.
You know what? I'll be very honest with you, yeah. I need Gary O'Neill to get his props, man.
Yeah, man.
I need him to get his props because man, I'm sleeping on him. I think he's a good coach.
Very good coach.
I think he's a good coach.
He's done tremendously well.
Yeah, I think he's a good coach.
David?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Isak, mate.
Who? Even though he's done his thing already?
Well, I
don't think he's reached his ceiling.
Yeah,
he's still more to come.
He's really not. He's really not.
I think he's reached his ceiling.
And team, I will go. Who wants to watch? Maybe I want to go Liverpool.
Okay. It's quite unknown, isn't it? Just under slot, really. It's quite unknown. Robinho.
Like I said last season, with a player coming up, my boy Kobe, this season, if he gets the way and he gets to actually run, guys, watch Ahmad.
You see,
watch him.
If
he gets the rain, watch.
You remember when Trey Songz said, "Rock Nation, you will fall."
You'll crumble.
Your defense is
how has my boy Ahmad been locked in jail because of this youth?
That's what I said earlier on the pod.
Guys, I said,
what have they been seeing in training that they said, okay, he's good, but not good enough for the first 11?
That's crazy.
Anthony comes in this place.
Crazy, bro. You know, people forget. Yeah, Ahmad is the same age as Saka. You know, Ahmad is the same age as Saka. Look at what giving somebody the opportunity can do for them.
If they're good, yeah.
The only reason he wasn't getting into the squad before was because of he who must not be named.
Yeah. Oh God. Okay, Robinho.
Yeah, I said Ahmad.
Oh, team. Sorry, you said Ahmad and team.
Yeah. Oh, team Villa.
That's the Villa.
Yeah.
Just to see how they juggled the two. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. My player to watch this season, I must admit, yeah, I think I've got an eye. I'm trying to think. Like Timber's a good shout, Ernest. I can't lie. But you know what I'm looking at? You know who I'm looking at? Because I'm just intrigued just to see how it goes. I don't think it will go well, but I'm just intrigued to see my man. What's his name? I'm stuck between two: Onana at Villa and Dewsbury Hall at Chelsea. I'm not sure.
You lot seeing this Onana, man?
I need to see. I think we should watch it. I think we should.
What does he do well?
I don't know. I
think he's coming at the moment. But that's it's preseason. He looks nice in preseason. So
if I'm being honest, I don't know. Dominic Solanke at Spurs again. You know,
it's a good move.
For who?
From Tottenham.
I think
it's Tottenham.
It's not a good move for Solanke, Ernest.
He was at Bournemouth,
which is true.
He'll be back there in January.
Wow.
He'll be back there in January.
But you have no faith.
Wait.
Not.
Why will he be back there?
That's what I say. You have no faith.
It's not because of him. When you go to the pits of hell, I don't expect you to rise. I don't expect you. Guys, look. Do you guys ever learn about Tottenham Hotspur? You guys fail to learn. Do you know what it is, yeah? What did Kanye West say? I said, if you've been a slave for 400 years, at what point does it become a choice? At what point?
Wow.
I'm not involved.
At what point?
I'm not involved.
I'm not involved.
I think Kanye West quote.
I'm not involved. What you've just said.
Come on, guys. Where to get that customary in? You guys are now choosing. You guys are now choosing. You guys are choosing.
And not choosing. I think that's it. I'm not. Did I say
guys, well? Robin, stop. Are we deep in the quote that the guy chose?
I know what he said.
I heard it loud and clear. I hear what Kanye tried to say.
The season hasn't kicked off yet.
Man, he was going to get himself cancelled, bro.
I know, right? That's why I said I'm not involved.
I'm just saying.
It. No, but none of us. We just observe.
What I'm saying is that Tottenham needed some sort of striker, and I thought that's not a bad signing. Is it going to go well? Is a different question.
We'll see, man. We'll see. Dominic Solanke at Spurs. He'll be back at Bournemouth on loan come January. Yes, I think overall, I'm more interested at Onana at Villa, just to see what Emery does with him. That's what I'm going to say. Let's say Baraka said, quoting that Kanye West quote in the year of our Lord and Savior. It's crazy. Endo said Peter is so anti-black, it's scary. Oh, hashtag Peter out. Come on, guys. Come on. I've got a one-match ban as well from Nat as well. Yeah, the team for me to watch though, Crystal Palace, man. Guys, wake up and smell the frigging beans. Okay? Crystal Palace are doing their thing. Mr. Oliver Glasner, you know what I mean? Like Oliver Glasner was doing his thing.
He was cooking second half.
He was cooking, bro. He was cooking.
He was in the kitchen, wrist twisted like his stuff.
Right.
Man, on that walk, lad. On that walk.
Yeah. The thing is, he's lost Elise, but let's see how he cooks, man. Let's see how he gets down. Eddie Howe might get the
a
boot.
couple highlights of the academy player that they brought in to replace him. We'll see, man. I forgot his name.
Oh boy. AD says Yankuba Minta. Who's that? Started keeping tabs on him whilst he was linked with Liverpool. Had a good year under Slot in the Eredivisie. 10 goals, 6 assists. The kid is direct as hell and reminds me of a young Sadio Mane. Think he will cook on the right wing. Does anybody know who he's referring to here? I ain't got a Scooby. You know what AD did last year? AD spoke about Mohamed Kudus when he was linked to Brighton. Yeah, he mentioned a player that wasn't even in the league. And we said, hang on a minute, let's have a red flag on this guy. Now I'm having to look at another guy I've not even heard of in the league. Let's see. Gambian footballer, plays for, who does he play for?
Is he in the league?
He's joined Brighton and Hove Albion. Fair enough. At least he's in the league this time. Flip me.
Their manager could be one that could be sacked early.
What, the Don they got from where?
Bruv, he's younger than here.
Yeah, they got him from what club? It's gone now.
Was it Paulie?
St. Pauli, that's it. That's the one.
St. Pauli.
That's the one. Manta, and then what's it called? Nat saying, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, he's sick. Pete, I think losing Olise takes all his toll on Palace. We'll have to wait and see. I think Glasner, what he's proven to show that he can sign players. Because look at friggin' Wharton went to the friggin' Euros, for goodness sake. And there was another guy that they had, I think it was number 13, top, decent player, or 12 even. I think he was number. Anyway, what is the next topic? Very quickly, it is flop of the season. Flop of the season, team or player. This was called like a busted flush, if you will. Who will be the flop of the season, guys? What are we talking about? What are we saying, man? I'll give you AD's one quickly. Busted flush, Falkirk at friggin' West Ham United. He says, very capable of proving me wrong, but mainly for the age and lack of mobility, I think he will be a bad signing. A 31-year-old on a 4-year deal is never a good idea. And just like the case of big strikers like Skamaka and Haller, I can see them changing tact for Antonio and Bowen's ability to run in behind and stretch defenses. Falkirk is a battering ram, a great finisher. So if he gets the chances, I expect him to bury them. But the lack of athleticism concerns me. I get the same vibes I got with Timo Pukki when he came to the league and had that great season. What are your T's?
One of the Chelsea players, mate.
Just take a pick,
I've got a Chelsea player, and I think it's a bit mean because just given his injury record, I don't think Neto does as well as you think.
No.
I don't think he does as well as you think.
Pedro!
Oh, no.
I think he just gets injured. Something in my mind is like he's got an injury.
It's the pits of hell there, man. It's the pits of hell.
Just
honestly.
Chelsea. Just put Chelsea. This segment is Chelsea, bro.
It's just something just tells me. I think it's a fantastic signing. Is it a fantastic signing for Chelsea?
Let's hear all of your flops of the season.
Player and team. Does it have to be a signing from this season?
No, I don't think so.
I think Mason Mount will flop.
Oh gosh. Man.
I don't think we're gonna actually figure out what to do with him. I can see him not actually having where to fit in the team. Yeah, I can see it.
That's 60 M's down the drain, bro.
Team Chelsea. Yeah,
it's just lined up, man. All the stars are
it is really lined up. that is what I'm thinking. I don't know what else I could. I don't know what's going on.
I'm not confident at all. Because he said something in preseason about pressing, about how he's amazed at how much they don't know how to do it. Like they don't know how. Like from his observation, it's like they don't know how to do it. And defensively, they were woeful in preseason. Again, preseason is for me is like if you win every game, you're not the best in the world. If you lose every game, you're not the worst in the world. It's just fitness and experimentation. Because, you know, if they beat City on the first game of the weekend, I was going to say, would you be surprised? But yeah, it would be surprising. Because the City are far settled and stuff. But at the same time, it's like, damn, they have players.
Pre-season is where you drill in how you want to not.
But and you're absolutely spot on. I just think it's easier with a smaller squad because most big teams will bring in their academy players, and they know they're not going to get a chance in the first team anyway. Most of the Chelsea players who would have played preseason are players who are going to be registered in the Premier League.
Yeah,
and it's like, boy,
it's a bit lost, dude.
But the question is, it's like, who is even the starting 11 for Chelsea?
You have to ask. You have to
ask Maresca, bro.
Because, like I said, they've got 11 goalkeepers on their book. 11.
Mate,
what are you doing with the 11? No one wants to play. The only player they can actually feasibly get rid of is Raheem Sterling. I don't know who wants that.
Who's gonna want? Yeah, he's getting up in age, mate.
So,
but anyway, we're saying Chelsea, Pete.
I expect them to flop, so I wouldn't even go with Chelsea. Too tough. I think the team that will probably flop this season. Oh God, it's so difficult. But
well, dropping this on the expectations, isn't it? So I don't really see anyone else.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I think in terms of player, I am concerned. I'm trying to think. I'm really concerned about what's my man's name? Oh, it's just literally gone out of my head. The team, anyway. The team for me, it will be straight out of the bat. I think it's definitely going to be. Yeah, Chelsea I expect them to be bad. Tottenham Hotspur, Dominic Solanke.
Hey,
okay.
Okay,
double whammy. Let's go with it.
Who needs to rise?
We're asking about Mason Mount.
That's because Ernest said he's going to flop. Yeah.
They're talking about Xerxes. People are saying Pedro Neto. Can we count Grease James?
Grease James is a crazy name.
Enzo needs to be dropped. Lavia looks class. Where do we go from here?
Is Assad Assad? Is it Assad the United Assad?
No, I think it's Chelsea.
No, Chelsea. It's Chelsea.
Assad, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Chelsea.
Has he played? Has Caicedo played in the preseason? Have any of them played in preseason? Enzo or Thing?
There was a bit of Copa America action, so I don't know.
On those sides, yeah.
I think he joined. I think he joined the tour and apologized.
Because after the madness that the Argentino players sang on that bus, so he was front and center.
One game.
He's played one game. One game.
I've heard Lavia's look good though.
Yeah, well,
I've heard that Lavia's looked okay.
Okay, Ernest, who needs to rise?
I've got one pending.
Who needs to rise?
I've got a list.
Can I go first? Because I think it might start off with Ernest.
Sure.
So I said,
okay, go for it.
I said, dependent if this player gets sold or not, because I'm still unsure if he's going to be here. I said number one, the man from Kenneton, Jadon Sancho.
Where it started.
My friend.
Oh God.
He was sent to the mountains. He had beef with the manager.
Robin, he's in his fourth season.
He did niche with Dortmund. And despite everyone trying to tell me he's the best player, even though he scored one goal with them in the Champions League, but I digress.
Everybody who said he was hooping since he went to Dortmund watched one game.
Yeah, Yeah. And they asked me to apologize. I said, what?
Apologize.
I said, what is going on? Anywho, apparently they've patched things up. So, my bro, if you're here, you gotta do something for me. If he's not here, I'm so sorry. I love him, and he's a boyhood club fan. Marcus Rashford, please do something for me. Please.
So you
please.
Ernest said that. Look, Sancho's what, season 4?
Season 4.
What's Rashford's?
No, but
Rashford
don't need to rise like Sancho. Sancho's not had a good season.
Yeah, Sancho's not had a good year, whereas Rashford's had good season.
The joy is, Ernest. No, Ernest, the reason I even bring it up is just because I think this is probably his 9th season, Rashford, right? And there's a part of me that's like, how can a Man United fan be calling for Rashford to rise? Like, what's going on? Season 9.
I think Rashford's the demand for Rashford is probably more consistency. And since
that's what I'm asking for.
And since like you got on your new contract, why does it look like you've received 300 a week and we're not getting good performances? Do you know what I mean? Whereas Jadon Sancho has never had a good season. Zilch. We have not seen 5 games in a row where we can say, oh, Sancho's the player in form. Sancho has never been nominated for Player of the Month. No. Rashford for me is a different type of demand because you're the talisman now. Because as far as I'm concerned, based on form, Garnacho starts ahead of you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it's on reputation of what you can do, yes, you're gonna need games to gain your confidence back. If they drop Garnacho for you, fair enough, I understand. But bro, like the reason I'm not too fast with Rashford is because there's way more players that have to rise ahead of him. So I'm like, the rising thing for him is very different. For me, Mason Mount. Lucas Shaw.
Lucas.
No, real talk. There's way more players.
Told you, man, that through ball that Jude Bellingham gave him to the wing for England, bro, was far too much.
Yeah,
it was far too.
For me, I don't know if Robin's finished. The player that needs to rise for me is flipping. Oh, I've got too many.
There's bare, but there's bare people I can list if I really wanted to.
I've got too many.
These were the 2 names that came to me the most.
Darwin Núñez.
Oh no, I gave up on him. I said I asked him last season and he didn't. So therefore, he's off my list. He's off my list.
Yeah,
he's off my list.
Can you rise? Can you rise? Can Sobo rise, please? Do you know what I mean? Endo can't have a better season than you, and didn't cost as much. No.
What do you cost? 6 million quid.
There's bear man, bro. Some Mirad says Gabriel Jesus, but there's bear man who have gotten a free ride in a fancy car because certain man don't want to be honest about certain man. Gabriel Jesus with the 9 at the back of your shirt.
The 9 at your back, and you said scoring is not your best ability. Excuse?
I'm not going to lie. 5 years ago, Peter would have rinsed him. But because of Arteta, he's allowed him. That's what I'm saying. Point. And Peter allowed it. That's what Peter allowed it. I was scared of it. Scoring is not my strong point.
What? And you're number 9?
Yeah. Criminal behavior. Look, the thing is, Peter thinks I've forgotten. I remember all of it. Listen, Bearman need to rise. But my number 1, Jackson Grealish. You have been there. This is his 4th season. He signed the same year as brother. I have seen 3 years of City dominance, and the only person who has had less contributions than you went to West Ham last year and did niche. I need more from Jackson Grealish. I need more. Jacqueline. I need more from him.
You guys are having a friggin' laugh, man.
Grealish.
David, talk to us.
Ernest has mentioned all of them, mate.
He's mentioned bare, man.
He's mentioned all of them, bro. But number one, I agree with Jackson Grealish. Yeah.
I need to see something.
Yeah, you got to do something for me.
Because Julian Alvarez is gone.
Yeah.
They got Savio by day, Savinho by night. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know which one. We don't know.
For real?
No,
football's bent. Football's so bent.
No, guys, football is bent.
How's this guy? How old is he?
Grealish cost 100 million and nobody talks about it.
I know.
It's crazy to me.
I know.
It's crazy to me.
And to think, people questioned Phil Foden last season that he needed to rise. You should remember that this time last year on the pod. Philip Foden. Wow.
I'm not gonna lie, he embarrassed himself in the Euros, but that's a discussion for another day.
No, so the thing is, I just want to say, Ernest, you were as a firm believer of Phil Foden, player of the year twice, young player of the year twice. Then somebody had asked Philip Foden to rise, and you were there like, hang on a minute, Jack Grealish is sitting on that bench on 100 million. He hasn't.
Guys.
And then Foden went and became the player of the season. Even though his number one ahead of him is Kevin De Bruyne. Anyway, David.
Ernest already mentioned mine. Gabriel Jesus, blood.
Gabriel Jesus.
What ain't fooling me.
Hey?
That new trim is not fooling me. Yeah, I see through you, bro.
I'm not a fan of the trim either.
I see through you.
Yeah, Jesus. I'm struggling. For me, it's got to be Gabriel Martinelli, if I'm honest, because Martinelli did not have a good season last season, and Trossard has jacked your place. This Saturday, Trossard will start on the left wing. But what I need for Martinelli this season, I need him to just get back to that fit form that you were in 2 seasons ago. That's what I ask. You probably had a bad year. Cool.
I'm so intrigued as to if he can actually play through the middle. And it works. I'll be so intrigued.
Oh, he was a centre forward when he joined us.
He was.
So you know, there's space. You know what I'm saying? He knows it. There's space for him to play. And even if Trossard moves to the number 9 and then Martinelli on the left, hey, we can make it happen. But yeah, Martinelli, please.
You know what? He's such an Atletico Madrid player.
Allow it, Ernest, man. You said he's a fake Brazilian. Now he's an Atletico Madrid player.
What's the difference?
Leave him. Leave him.
How do you? This is what I don't understand. Yeah,
leave him.
You lot can send for like opposition teams players.
Yeah,
but be sentimental towards players that don't deserve your sentiment.
No, but Martinelli, right?
He's mid.
He had an injury. We need to let him come back.
He's mid.
He's mid. 2 of the 3 Gabriels are on fraud watch.
Man said they're putting Angel Gabriel to shame, you know.
Yeah. Have you guys got a team in terms of who needs to rise? What team needs to rise this season? Have you any of you guys, just out of curiosity?
Newton Heath.
Yeah. Manchester United
need to rise.
United.
He needs to act like Manchester United.
I mean, Robin, if we wanna add a little bit
sizzle and spice.
It's the team that used to be at Highbury, you know.
Huh?
If we're really trying, because the truth is
always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Yeah.
The truth is we've been dead. This is where I agree with the top Reds. We have been dead and won 2 trophies in 2 years. We've been dead. So yeah. Mikel, I see Mikel at training, chatting to Win the dog with the skies well at odds. Brother, you've been talking a lot. I'm not even saying win the league.
We need him to win the duels this season.
I'm not even saying win the league. I'm just saying
some
have a trophy parade.
Yeah, I need a trophy. I need a trophy this season.
Yeah, I can't lie. You guys need a trophy.
We all believe that. Assad says, look, Arsenal, I guess, won the league, or meant to say legit won the league. Lidge won the league at your ground, though.
Hey, if those are the trophies that people want to die on, hey, that's great.
I'm gonna be real. I was 12, blood. You know, the way they were.
No, my thing is,
I was 12. You know the way that.
you know what I love about football? Yeah? Is that man like to shoot at Man United fans. I don't understand. We've won more than all of you. This is what I don't get.
That's a
the
bit
gap is big.
It's a bit embarrassing.
The gap between Man United and the rest is Edgeware to Edgeware. But man keep shooting. This is what I don't get. What, in the words of the great prophet Omar from The Wire, you come at the king, you best not miss. Because Donnies keep doing this. And I'm like, guys, you want our CV. What's going on here? What's going on here? I don't know.
Yeah. Look, hiring professional pickpockets is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
He's a psychopath.
You know, I didn't believe it till BT posted it.
Listen, it was on The Athletic, mate. It was on The Athletic.
Oh, it was just crazy.
AD says, Szoboszlai needs to rise. Started like a house on fire. I compared him to Stevie G.
I know. I won't forget. I will not forget when he said that.
That's a stinker. It's an absolute stinker. Compared to Stevie G, and he completely went off the boil post-injury, playing him in a more advanced position. So I'm expecting him to be for more output, consistency, game-changing ability. What are your T's on Szoboszlai?
I don't believe it.
They told me that he was the new Gerrard.
He said Steven Gerrard. He said new Gerrard. I will not forget.
That's what they told me.
Hey.
The team for me that needs to rise, I think, right? And this is just down to the fact that they've not been as good as their. Because I would argue Everton at some point, like, let's get it together. Like, get your finger out. Let's get it together. But I think I am looking at Newcastle, because let's be honest, they were disappointing last year. They finished outside of Europe.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that they did so well as much as they did, I think they definitely need to get back to base. So my pick is Newcastle United.
Well, Pete, when me and Robin were saying that my man deserves to get criticism, you said nah, but look at...
No, you said no. You told us no.
I'm not blaming the manager, though. I'm not blaming the manager. That's the difference.
So what? So he has no blame to take?
He had a lot of injuries. He was playing a 17-year-old kid that went to
look at your tribesman.
Ernest. The guy was playing against PSG in the Champions League and went to school the next day. Yeah, that's what they were. That's what they were dealing with last season. The Botman ACL. We didn't see Fabian Schär. Trippier had an injury here and there. Isak always does half a season. I don't remember seeing who was the other bloke they had.
But if I list you Man United's injuries,
Tonell. Yeah, but Man United. Listen, Newcastle lost their first 11, and they've only got an 11. Newcastle don't have a squad.
Yeah, don't spend 62 million on a striker, isn't it?
He's a deadly striker, though. Flipping out, we all want him.
Shout out to him.
We all want him.
He spent 35 on a fullback from Chelsea.
Callum Wilson's already injured, so that's that injury in the way. Tonali's been gambling for the last 20 years.
He's gonna feel like a new signing.
He will.
He's gonna feel like
there's all sorts going on there. But I'd say Newcastle. Come on, man, you can't finish. What they finish 8th, 7th? No, come on.
We finished 8th.
Okay, so you lot literally nicked the European place from them because you won the FA Cup.
Took them be the rules.
So Man United, you wrote league football next season. You lot waste kits, man. Flip me, man. That kid's going to Istanbul.
Coming from an Arsenal fan,
Ernest. In the last 5 years,
come on.
Our kit has graced.
Why is it that Arsenal fans always talk about football started 2019? Why do we always start there?
Okay, all right, then cool. All right, cool. Because you don't disagree that you've wasted kids, but you're just coming for me.
I'm just saying, Arsenal.
You don't disagree. Do you disagree? I
don't disagree.
United have had some shower hour lingy kits.
Hey, Robin,
you just think about.
You remember Ozil's goal in that dead Europa League game?
Yeah, man.
I saw it. That navy blue and greeting. Oh, well, this kid's hard.
First of all, show some respect, Ernest. That was actually in the Champions League. Show some respect.
Champions League, man.
Ludogorets, yeah? We won 6-0 away. Show some respect, man.
Oh, Ludogorets.
Anyway.
Mate,
Why do United fans act like the football?
Nobody said football side 90. All we're saying is Liverpool haven't won. We won one league title in the last 30 years. Crazy. That's crazy. That's insane.
1 in 30 is outrageous.
1 in 30 is outrageous.
I can barely laugh because it's just 10 years shy of it's us, right? But 1 in 30 is outrageous. God.
No, but you see, Assad, you see me here. I try to be fair. I don't laugh at Liverpool. I don't laugh at no other teams. But Donny's come from my team. But I understand what's going on here.
Yeah, you have just reached a decade, didn't it? Or is it 11?
You know what it is? 12.
you know what it is, yeah? Like, I'll allow Adrian, did it? Because obviously it's one in like 4 years, isn't it? But like obviously, like man, like Assad's making jokes in the comments, isn't it? I'm like, guys, I've seen my team win. Some of you have not seen your team win the league. What's going on here? What's happening here? Bro, this used to come on AFTV and say, hey, I was born in 05. So you never seen it.
You've not seen it. You've not seen.
Bro,
you've not seen the good times.
It's with your own eyes. You know when I have to deep my last league title, I was 14. Guys, I'm 34 years of age.
That's
what is going on, man?
That's insane to me.
When the man said that, oh yeah, we won the league at Old Trafford, I was 12, blood. I was barely outside.
That's insane.
Ridiculous, man.
My thing is this. Man United are in the mud. We all know we're in the mud. And we ain't seen the league title for time. But please, if you look at your CV and you look at mine, and mine's still better.
Arsenal, you need to win.
Like, let's not act like Man United's CV is dibby. It's not.
No. You see me, ask Peter, when we beat them 8-2, I didn't make a noise about that game because he was telling me how it's like bare injuries, they had to play their BC team, yeah? But when people come to me and they say, but you ain't won the league title since 2013, I'm like, brother, you haven't won since 2004. Scholes came back from retirement.
I won the league since,
Like, no. Let's calm down. Let's calm down.
Right, guys, on that note, let's end this pod this week here. And we'll resume next week because it's the top 4 podcast is back. Premier League business is back.
Premier League back.
I will share with you all the fixtures for this weekend because it's looking spicy. Man United kicked things off.
How did I say it?
Man United kicked the Premier League season off on a Friday.
That stinks. Number 1, why is the Champions not starting? That's always a stinker. Number 2,
shall I tell you why? Do you know what the viewership was last year on a Friday, opening day of the season? Do you even remember the fixture?
No.
Don't worry, I'll remind you. It was Burnley.
Was it? Oh, I thought it was Chelsea Liverpool.
It was Burnley at home to Manchester City on a Friday night. The lowest viewership.
Oh yeah, it was like
the lowest viewership on broadcast history, on Sky Sports history. They thought they could entertain me at Turf Moor with Burnley and Man City. No.
Obviously, have a big game. No one's asking you to not have a dead game.
The thing is, Man United being on TV, Man United being on TV,
always big.
Guys, Australia, half of that population is watching it straight away. Yeah. So already alone in.
But you know what? It's like, but one of my guys who watches boxing said that like after a while, people started to watch Floyd Mayweather to see if he'd lose. I think a lot more people will be watching this United game on some, Fulham can get a result here. Do you know what I mean? Like,
no tossing, no Paulinho.
I'm not going to lie to you, yeah? What they did to us at Old Trafford last year gives me nightmares. The athleticism, like I know for a fact, Smith Rowe is going to be like, may the spirit of the old era rise in me. Bro.
He's played 2 games for Fulham, he scored 2 goals.
Yeah, I can see him and Iwobi just linking up on a Goku and Vegeta thing and just
Ball from Burn Leno, yeah?
Because, bruv, like, thank you, Endo. Casemiro's going to be chasing shadows. No, guys, I'm not going to lie. It could be peak. It could be peak, man.
At the same time, I can easily see this being 2-1 United.
Easily.
For some odd reason.
We saw the crime that was committed first game of the season last year.
Yeah.
Against Wolves. He got away with murder. So I easily see Man United winning this game. Easily.
ESR Iwobi link up says there, bring it. Don't forget Burn Leno's in there as well.
Yeah.
Baraka just said literally, I was 18 when Chelsea last won the league. Fellas, I'm 25. You know, like that's scary stuff. Like you were teens, you're mid-20s now.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Because of Todd Bowley, it could easily be 2027, 10 years.
Look, I think I'll be honest with you. I think United will beat Fulham, but it will not be easy. Let's be very clear.
It'll be entertaining for the crowd, for the neutral.
We're not keeping a clean sheet.
I think I'll be entertained. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
They've got my vote. They've got my viewership. Let me try and make this a little bit larger, just so that we can all have a.
You know what?
Let's
have a lunchtime upset.
Let's have a lunchtime discussion, guys.
Let us have a lunchtime. First game at home, they're going to be on it.
How can their first game be Ipswich away at 12:30? If only it was Klopp though to moan about the time. Only.
Hey, if Liverpool lose, I will be there.
Listen, we will be there. Endo says Ipswich will lose 2-1. Ipswich will take the lead, but we'll come back. It's going to be tough. Murad says United will lose 2-1 at home to Fulham. And he says Ipswich will draw 2-2 with Liverpool. Good grief. Quickly, guys, go on. What's your predictions? Ipswich or Liverpool?
Liverpool.
I can see
a lunchtime upset. Lunchtime upset. I'm saying a lunchtime upset.
We say like a win.
Yeah, I'm saying 2-1 Ipswich. I'm gonna go for it. A lunchtime upset.
Ernest, where you at?
I think 3-2 Liverpool.
Oh Jesus! Against Ipswich Town.
No, because I think that Ipswich are going to give us their best,
their absolute best,
and it will make an entertaining game. I think Liverpool win it at the death.
I think you're right. Ipswich will give it their all, but I think they'll burn out after 55 minutes, and I think Liverpool will win 3-1. I just think they'll win 3-1.
Nah, I don't trust this Liverpool back four.
Fairs. All right, Emirates, Arsenal at home to
boring.
So boring. They didn't even put it on TV.
Boring. Because we know what's going to happen.
I mean, it's on TV if you know it's a look.
Guys, do you know what? I got a bold prediction for the head of the season. Arsenal will not lose a home game in the Premier League this season.
I mean, it's not a bad shout.
They won't lose one. Bear in mind, we lost at home to Villa and West Ham last season. But yeah,
it'd be crazy if you lost to Wolves. That's what I'm just saying.
We won't lose a home game this season. This team is ready to go. We're ready to go.
I mean, I'll be honest. That's how you win the league.
Yeah, facts. Mira's given us goals and scorers as well. Saliba, Havertz, Saka, OG. How much are you putting on that in the betting odds, mate? 4-1 to Arsenal. Endo says 2-0 Arsenal. Endo's asked you, Ernie, are you watching the game? You know,
are you watching the game,
Endo? Adrian says, look, what about Liverpool's best? You know what I mean? Like, you lot said that Ipswich will give it their best. What about Liverpool's?
We don't know what Liverpool's on.
Huh?
No one knows what Liverpool's on.
You have to wait and see. Yeah. All right, guys. Everton, Brighton, do we give it monkeys?
We don't give it monkeys.
No, do you know why? I definitely want to watch it because this Brighton, like merry-go-round of different managers. I'm intrigued. I'm not gonna lie. I'm intrigued.
It's intriguing me. I won't lie. It's intriguing me for sure. £20 gets me 780. Put it down, then, man. Put it down. Have you seen preseason? We are hooping, lads. Says AD. 3-2 to Everton. Wow, says Murad. Bold prediction there. Let's move it along. Very quickly.
Hello.
Newcastle against
This
the
is
Saints.
the Alan Shearer derby, you know.
That's the Alan Shearer derby. AD delusional back. Yeah, so yeah,
Newcastle win. I think
Newcastle have to win. Yeah, Newcastle.
Yeah.
Do they always have like a big W opening game?
Yeah, they always do.
Did they give Villa
Especially at
5?
home.
They gave Villa 5 last year, didn't they?
Especially at home. They're like, yeah, big.
Forest against Bournemouth. This will be interesting. If Forest lose at home to Bournemouth,
Bournemouth
I think
W.
Bournemouth win.
Bournemouth ain't got no Solanke, guys. Just saying.
But I just still think it's a W.
They balled out though.
They do ball out. No, they did. They absolutely did. West Ham 5:30, guys, on Sky Sports. West Ham at home to a new badged Aston Villa.
Man.
Villa.
I captained Isak for the first game, 5-1 Newcastle. Mirad says 3-1 Newcastle against Southampton. Isak and Bruno Guimaraes. Forest 2-0 to beat Fulham, to beat Bournemouth. Sorry, wowza. What are you not saying about the West Ham game?
The Villa.
I mean, Mirad says 3-0 to West Ham at home.
It's possible.
That'll be funny. That'll be funny.
West Ham Villa tasty 2-2. I think there'll be a draw in that one. Yeah, I believe a draw. And then we go to Sunday. I mean, Brentford Palace. Who cares?
Yeah, I don't care.
I do not care.
Sure as hell don't care. And then Chelsea at home to Manchester City.
I think this is going to be a slappage.
Yeah,
By who?
I think this is going to be a funny game.
No, I think they're going to batter them.
I think City are gonna cook.
I think this is gonna be like, you know, when your auntie with the arm fat.
Flipping. Why did that auntie catch such a stray?
No, because they cook the best food.
They do.
Have you ever had a meal by a vegan auntie?
That's the thing. To trust the chef.
No, but you need her to almost have hypertension. Like almost, like she needs to be like, you know, when they lift the arm and then everything's swinging.
You're a disgrace.
No, I think City are going to cook like a black grandmother in the south in Atlanta, Georgia.
Wow.
What, they're cooking that finest fried chicken?
Collard greens.
Collard green.
Collard is a word, guys. Okay, I refuse to believe it.
She gonna cook that hog, man.
Beans and greens, tomatoes, potatoes, lamb, ram, hog.
Right, Assad is delusional, of course. 4-3 to Chelsea. He's gone for. He says, I dare Raska to lose this game. I fully turn. Endo says, City to win 3-1.
Can you kick off the season and say you'll turn if Chelsea lose?
This is Man City.
What's going on here?
Honestly, the crack cocaine is high, man. The fatness of soul food.
We go ahead. Gumbo.
Gumbo. That's what I hate, Robin. What's it called? Murad says, sorry, Chelsea 2-2 with Man City. Red card to Rodri. Palmer Sterling to peg back City. This is the storyline. Can you imagine the double City boys doing that? And our preseason has been haram. That's why he's saying it.
It's been terrible.
It's been a shocker. And then finally, Monday night, when we're back live next week, Monday, 8 o'clock, guess what will be on TV? Leicester City.
I'll be honest. This is a game I don't care about.
I don't care.
You don't see Leicester City nicking a quick 3 points against the Tottenham.
I'll be honest.
I'll laugh for like 5 minutes and then move on.
I can't wait to laugh at Spurs this season. I genuinely can't wait. Cheer up, Postecoglou. I can't wait, mate. But yeah, that wraps up this week's Top 4 podcast, man. You guys have been tremendous. Leicester at the KP Stadium on a Monday night with the clappers. Leicester will win 3-2. Oh, the clappers are back.
I hate the clappers. That's the one thing I hate about that stadium. So stupid.
Mirad says Leicester will lose 3-1 to Spurs. Solanke, Son, and Son. Interessant. Guys, on that note, it's been great to have you back. We are back for this next season. The season is here this weekend. Have your eyes poised on a Friday night football bonanza when Man United take on Fulham. Until next week, we shall see you. Riots to abandon the game at Leicester. Wow, such predictions. Until next week, though, people, we are out. Peace.
Peace.
Peace, people.